We're not starting.
Stream setup. Oh.
Yep. Can you link me to the stream again?
No.
God damn it.
You just listed
I'm
the
gonna have to
actual
scroll up for 5
thing.
years.
Okay.
Okay, I opened up my game just for you guys.
Ooh. Apollo, you still don't have my alignment quite right.
I mean,
There's the stream.
Yeah.
Our stream now with added seventh person.
So I pushed Apollo up a bit more.
Oh shit. I will actually be right back, guys. I have to talk to one of my brothers.
I forgot to mute the stream because I could hear everything double.
Nice.
wow, Layla.
Does this mean I'm famous too?
Does this mean I'm famous?
Right, Apollo, you heard what I said though, right? Okay, thank you.
Check what my alignment actually means.
It don't mean shit.
Means something to me. There it is. Oh.
Oh yeah, it is, baby.
Yeah, more people dying.
Are we meeting the big man?
I'm intrigued.
Yes.
Hope we go to that vineyard. Because Cask is an alcoholic.
I couldn't tell by his name.
Oh, the places we will go.
So we're just waiting on Daniel to show up at this point. And
Who's Daniel?
Daniel is who is he playing now?
Solivar, got it.
Yeah,
Solivar.
I haven't met Solivar, but he sounds like a terrible person.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's true neutral. Maybe he'll get along with me and Erebus.
Maybe.
That means he doesn't.
my
That means
God.
he doesn't get along with anyone.
Probably doubtful.
Pretty much. That's pretty much exactly what that means.
Oh, what'd you
Not
say?
chaotic enough.
But I wanted to keep looking at the goddamn lake. That's Lake Zarevich.
And the lake.
There's a lake called Lake Zarevich, and I'm just looking at him. I was like, what an asshole.
Why is my
You
picture
named
not
a
showing
lake
up on the
after yourself?
stream?
You a bitch.
What's up?
My face cam is not showing up on this.
We try to reconnect it.
All right.
I reconnected and it popped up for me.
Is it on the Twitch for me? It is.
The only person I see is Professor David Baxter. I see Layla now.
I don't have a Layla.
Well, I was there for a second, and then I just decided to not.
Now I have a Layla. You said Rudolph, you're supposed to have one, but you don't.
It's I'm restarting. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I see Becky too, all the way on the left.
Becky, a hoe.
Did you just call her a hoe?
So, dude, I
Damn.
am a hoe. I mean,
Yeah, of
what?
course.
You are?
Yeah,
I am? Wait
Yeah,
a minute.
I'm popping up on my computer, but I'm not popping up on the stream.
Sucks to be you.
Not popping up for me either.
There I am.
We're all complaining we can't be seeing each other. So should I start setting up a brand or something here?
Yeah, so if everyone wants to
This
use
is my
promo
brand.
code CAST20 for their CVD, that'd be great.
As anyone wants to buy some of my VHS tapes, they can go in the link down below.
I'm
It's really
selling
awkward
V-Bucks.
watching myself like 3 seconds ago.
It's nothing but like really old school '80s cartoons.
Yeah, they're all officially drawn by me, so they all look like a 8th grader from I need to go with Down syndrome drone of Droom.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow my Twitter. I'll be giving away V-Bucks over there.
Oh God.
Good.
Oh, here come
Oh,
the
come
memes.
on.
Here come
Actually
the
dying.
memes.
Listen, you allowed me to join this campaign, Apollo. It's all your fault.
Oh, but you love it though.
I do. I also bought you to San Tavernus, so I'm gonna hold that over your head forever.
I'm
Go and
totally
follow
okay
me on
with
MySpace. I'm giving away a free VC.
that. Free
What the
VC.
Hey guys, I'll be giving away a Team of the Week Hazard card on PS4. So make sure to follow me on Twitter.
Love it when my PC just decides to freeze up. Ugh.
Get a new PC, forehead.
Get a new VC. PZ.
Stupid.
So, who wants to give everyone a nice little synopsis about what happened last session? Because it was a little.
I passed out.
I would, but I didn't watch the whole VOD.
Sorry
But
guys.
I'll do it. Just what
Thank
happened last
God.
session, or?
No, just what happened last session.
Sure. So last session, we went into Vallaki. We burned down a valuable resource. What the fuck else did we do? We went to a tavern. We found out about several, what the fuck are they called?
Festivals.
Festivals. Thank you very much. We found about 2 festivals that are strangely jarring, having children required and shit like that. We found the church that the other 2 people we wanted, or the other 2 people that we were escorting wanted to go, but it turned out the temple was no longer holy ground or whatever, so we had to go to this dude's vineyard to go find bones or whatever. No. We had to go find the person who stole the bones, which we did. That went fucking horribly. We found a bunch of vampires. A bunch of our party members died, and we all split. We were supposed to go to a vineyard to solve something else that I forget.
Speaking of you guys that have scattered, I kind of need to know. You know, it seems like every man for themselves when y'all left the coffin makers establishment there.
I can explain what the Rudolph does.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to know is what you each do individually.
Okay, so Rudolph comes out of invisibility, probably like a mile away or so, like very, very far away from like. Immediately goes into disguise self and wanders the city for probably about an hour, and then stealthily watches the exterior of the tavern before entering as someone else and buying a different room.
So it doesn't seem like much has happened, at least in the town, since that that you see, at least in the first few hours. I mean, those vampires, obviously, you saw them leaving the building. And you said you basically shambled around town and then went to the Blue Water Inn, correct?
Yeah, but as a different person.
Probably like within an hour of you kind of wandering around town and seeing if there's a reaction, you would see the spawn descend onto the people in the stocks in the center of town and immediately begin feasting on the captive
Shit.
Oh shit.
Well, what did you expect was going to happen? Of course, they're going to start eating. They're little babies.
Christ.
Well,
So the
they're
people that
probably
we
gonna
like
get full,
unleashed did that, or
Yeah, I think we unleashed them on the town.
what the
Nice.
fuck?
And this causes quite a bit of panic. Kind of in the swing of things, you decide that it would probably be best to make it back to the Blue Water Inn, and we'll pick up there in a second. Now,
Alright.
L, what would you be doing?
I'm looking for some form, temple, holy ground, a place of sanctity, somewhere to, somewhere to, you know, break down.
Would you head to the church?
Yes. Yes, that seems the most
Isn't the
accurate.
church no longer protected because the bones
Yeah.
were moved? That was the whole reason we went to go to the.
Do we even get those bones?
I mean, it's funny that you mentioned that because when
We
you
did
would
not.
get to the church, the doors would be busted open.
Oh fuck!
You would go
Oh,
inside,
yikes.
and you guys would see, or rather, you
I
would
like this game
see
already.
probably about like 6 commoners that look like husks completely. The father himself of the church is
Oh dear.
drained dry, and sadly enough, little Lucian that you guys took from
Is he
Vallaki.
dead?
Oh,
He was at the tavern. He was at the tavern.
Well,
Oh,
at least
no.
He
the tavern.
was at the tavern. That's
Oh
the key word
no.
there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You see nothing but a dry husk. He seems to
No.
be. He's holding something in his hand.
Uh-oh.
He's holding a sad boy locket.
He's got a pristine red rose that has a small paper tag written on it in beautiful calligraphy with the words Alisaria on it.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't catch. No, wait. All I heard was my name. I didn't hear the rest.
The young boy Lucian, who is now nothing more than a sack of a humanoid child, is
Oh, damn.
clutching a red rose with a small paper tag pinned to it that has your name written in beautiful calligraphy.
Holla, why?
But the fuck. Let me pull up my notes.
There's a little bit of a stirring in the back of the temple, and you hear like a wheezing grunt. Do you investigate?
Sorry,
Do you
you
head out of there?
completely cut out for me there.
Did I? Is it still bad?
We
No,
can hear
you're
you.
fine on my end.
I can hear you perfectly fine, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It's just you just completely cut out for me.
So there's no what the fuck is it? Ismark and Irina aren't there?
Ismark and Irina are not there, at least that you can tell. But there is some kind of form that survived, from what Elle
Something
can
making
see.
noise?
Yeah, there's something that's kind of heaped in the bodies towards the back.
Okay.
Do you want to go investigate that?
Probably. She would. No reason why she wouldn't, I guess, in the States, the church.
You see a rather noble gentleman that kind of pushes a body off of him. He goes, I had to hide. A devil came right for the church and went for everyone. I had to hide under the bodies.
Are you the only one left?
I am.
Oh.
I
Sorry, I had to
survived,
get up.
though.
Sorry, I had to
I
get
am
up.
Vasily von Holtz.
Okay. My name is Ola Syria.
Tell me, Alisaria, from where do you come?
Wait a second, like, how does he mean that?
You're obviously not from
heretically?
here. Where do you hail from?
I gotta look it up. Give me a second. I forgot. Name.
Yeah, it kind of does, Cass.
Alright.
Hey, man, you brought it up.
While
Put it on a
you're thinking about this, Layla, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
I know, it's just completely fucking skipping my mind. God damn. How do I not know that? Oh dear God.
Oh god, the cleric failed the wisdom.
Oh dear
Oof.
God. No! Fuck. Oh, okay.
So you don't know where you're from?
Oh, I do. Well, I mean, like, out of character, obviously. I don't know it in character.
He goes on to tell you, I saw them take the lady. The big one with the demon arm. Did you come for her? Someone took her. Took her away from here. The big one.
I'll ponder, try to remember if she even knows anyone like that. I don't out of character.
Meant more as a distraction than anything. Um,
Did you speak at all in the last couple seconds?
I was
No.
typing something out. If you check the chat window.
Okay, and I'm sorry. It was like I got really worried for like a second. I was like, okay, am I just cutting out really hard? Okay, sorry.
And this kind of happens in the course of events as you and I are talking. You kind of lose your directions and sense about you, and eventually wind up at the Blue Water Inn.
Okay.
When you snap out of it, you'll be able to recall these events.
Like what actually occurred
Mm-hmm.
in the time of my. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and the time of your blink here. So you wind up there, Kasserkier. What are you doing, sir?
Yo, I'm getting fucked up, bro.
So we're
Okay.
going straight to Blue Water.
Straight to Blue Water. I'm assuming the homie Erebus came with me.
Yep.
Yeah, we getting fucked up to drink away what we just witnessed.
It's pretty kind of normal in the inn, as far as you can tell. Not much seems to be affected by here.
Where's Irina?
What y'all's passive perceptions?
12.
Let me take a
13.
quick look.
Did we pass by the stocks, by the way, to see them being comped?
Y'all probably, assuming y'all went straight to the inn to kind of rest it off, would not have seen them get jumped. That happened probably
Okay.
about an hour afterwards.
I have an 11.
I think it's just me and Erebus.
Are you at the Blue Water Inn also? Blue Water Tavern? Rudolph?
Oh, he
Yeah.
wandered around the place. We went straight to the thing. This is just what we're doing. I don't fucking know.
Well, y'all are about an hour till Rudolph would show up, basically.
Okay.
Rudolph
As a different
the
person,
Shitty
so I mean, they
Wizard.
wouldn't even know it was me.
At this point, a few of the buildings in the southeast quadrant of Vallaki have been set on fire.
Okay. I still go straight to the inn.
I didn't start that one.
It's probably about this time that, let me get this all together here. So many maps. Okay.
Wait. Becky, what was your character's name before? Was it Kira?
Kiora.
Kiora.
This shit's too confusing.
Yeah.
What?
You gotta mix up the name and fam.
No.
Does she own a Death Note?
Alira? No.
Literally, the only reason I remember is the Magic the Gathering card.
That's exactly what. Yeah. Best planeswalker, by the way.
I was
Hell
playing
yeah.
Solo Bar.
Hell
Nerds.
yeah, brother.
So, you guys, I gotta fix that on Cass's token. Alright.
Hear my name a lot. I don't like it.
You guys would be kind of rendezvoused at the end at this point.
So let me zoom in real quick. I would be straight at the bar, straight chugging beer or wine or rum.
Straight chugging.
Straight chugging.
Hey, do you think Corin and Kiora made it out of there?
Oh shit! I gotta learn the voice again. Give me a second.
Oh shit.
I don't think they did.
Well, sucks to suck.
The last thing I saw was Corin try to jump out the window and just bash his skull against it. I ran after that.
No, he didn't even get that far. He got cut down before he even made it to the
Well.
window.
What he said.
Probably should have ran.
If only our idiot necromancer decided to inform us how powerful these beings would.
I wonder if he even knows. Maybe he's just not that good at what he does.
Let's ask him. Rudolph.
Rudolph?
I'm not fucking here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you two would kind of be here at this point.
You've arrived.
Yeah, but I'm as a different person. You guys have no idea.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You are.
Oh, you have a
blind.
disguise
Can
on?
I
Disguise self.
make... What kind of check would that be to see if I can see through him?
I think that was
I
why
mean,
he
there's a
asked for
bunch of
passive
random
perception.
peasants going in and like back and forth. How would you know?
Many people are in the tavern?
Let me set them up.
Just
I think that's why he asked for
just starts
passive
taking out all
perception.
these minis, just
Or is it
carefully
not?
placing them in the building.
Man, those portals.
I'd probably be in like the back far
Triplets?
corner if there is one. I gotta
Quadruplet.
restart my
I don't know what 5 are. Pentuplets?
This is my Spooktober
I believe
amulet.
correct.
Sextuplets? I don't know what 7 is.
Sept.
Septuplets.
STPT.
Octuplets?
That's 8.
Oh, I
mean,
know
we
how
could
to.
we could really get fancy and change them around if we.
I
no,
don't
wait.
care. I don't care that much.
I'm just giving y'all shit.
Let me continue my roleplay, please, because it's about to get funny. Because I know the one true way to draw out Rudolph, and that's insulting.
Oh my god.
Oh, that fool Rudolph. I wish he was here. He's such an idiot. Why wouldn't he just tell us how powerful these beings are? He's the worst necromancer I've ever met, and he's a terrible human being on top of it. Or elf, whatever the hell he is.
Damn.
He
You're a
deserves to
necromancer,
rot
buddy.
in hell.
You don't even know I'm a necromancer.
That sounds about right.
Told us.
What did he even do in that fight? Did he just run away?
Yes.
I didn't see him
No,
do
I-
anything useful.
I did shit.
Are you saying
I
this
threw
in
her like an
character?
ice knife.
Are you yelling this in character right now?
No, it's out of character. It's you guys. You guys are fucking dicks.
No, we're talking
I feel
about
like
you in character. Right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm talking
shit.
in character. I feel like your character would absolutely respond the more I insulted
Maybe.
you.
I mean, like, he smugly smiles in the back, but I mean, I don't think he would walk up and say anything quite yet. So who all do I see right now? It's Casper, Layla, or Syria, Becky.
Alistair.
No. Describe the scene for me.
So you've got Erebus and Alisaria at the bar over here. Kasakir is at the bar formal, and yourself that seem to be surrounded by kind of disguised in the common folk. Just kind of looking around, Alisaria looks very out of it.
Do I see Ismark and Irene?
You do not.
Can I go upstairs and look at them?
Sure, absolutely. You would kind of make your way to the second floor at the rooms that y'all had previously stayed in or had reserved down for the night, and they're not there.
Can I go inside the rooms with them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did we reserve all the rooms, or were there more rooms than what we were?
I bought a room for me and Lucian. I bought a room for Ismark and Irina, and then all of you guys could play.
It's basically a
Yeah,
pre-bed
Corin had one with
situation.
Kiora.
So we wound up dropping 4 gold for 8 beds.
Yep. Hard to do. But
Hey,
do I
so-
see them?
The fuck is wrong with you, Mason?
So you would go upstairs and you would check the bedroom that Irina and Ismark would have taken, and you see signs that they were here and that their possessions are here, but not themselves.
Rudolph frustratedly walks up in a huff, still in disguised self, and kind of leans up against the wall on the second floor and contemplates, thinking to himself, extremely pissed that they let Lucian. Oh, wait, I don't even fucking know that. Never mind. None of that happened. Never mind. I walk downstairs and I see everyone, and I guess I'll just kind of sit a few, tables over or something like that. But I won't interact with them.
Hey, so, Elle, where were you before you came to the tavern?
Elle doesn't really respond.
Yeah,
Elle?
kind of like.
Elle? Can I just slap her in the face?
Yeah, if you want to. That would snap her out of it.
Thwack. Hello?
Mm-mm. Pardon?
I'm talking to you. You there?
Well, yeah, what's the question?
Where were you before you came to the tavern?
Wait, would you be able to recollect that, Apollo?
Yeah, you get the feeling that Elle has kind of been snapped out of something here, and she probably has almost like a frantic or panicked look on her face.
In the tavern, there doesn't happen to be any sketchy individuals that'll be watching.
Not at the
I
moment.
mean, there's a
mean,
set
we're
of
in there.
octuplets.
You could give me a perception check if you wanted.
Absolutely.
Ooh. Ooh.
Does he see a illegal stick dealer in the corner?
Maybe not so much an illegal stick dealer, but you do take notice of 2 gentlemen that seem to be really eyeballing you all hard.
Alrighty then, I will walk over to Casper here, and I will say in a different.
Oh, he's thinking.
A friend of yours told me to find you. Come with me.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
All right, then I walk away.
I don't like you.
Wait a minute. What friend?
He wears a hood.
The tieflings have friends?
I think you know him. You were
You
just
have
making
to be
fun
more
of him a moment
specific.
ago.
I know a lot of people that wear hoods.
That's not
You
very
were just
specific.
making fun of him a moment ago.
It's a popular fashion choice.
I make fun of everyone. What are you talking about? Erebus, I make fun of you all the time, don't I?
Of course.
Exactly. You need to be more specific.
In fact, who are you?
Rudolph, under the disguise self,
And
is
what the hell are you
blushing
wearing?
so hard that this sly thing that he was trying is just getting absolutely.
Your fashion choice is embarrassing. I say to the disguised Rudolph.
Yeah, it's just like some nondescript peasant talking to you. So Rudolph is looking for you. Come with me upstairs.
It's probably about this time that our comrade
I say-
or our small party of 3 would enter the inn here. And if you can,
Just-
Becky, Daniel, and Mason, would you kind of introduce your characters, what they are, who you'll be playing? Tell us about them.
All at once now.
Are we
Alright.
doing full? Okay.
What?
I
Becky,
was
you
gonna
go
ask if we're
first.
doing
What?
full
Okay,
introduction.
sure. So Lyra, hold on, let me pull up. Shit. Fuck.
Welcome to my life.
God.
Dude, I looked at the stream
You're
just in
right,
time to
though.
see your giant list of maps. Like, holy crap, man.
So Lyra, she's 23 years old. She has black hair, probably about mid, back, brown eyes, She has like
Good
pale,
job, Cass.
like, pale skin, but still like tanner. Like I don't know, still tan.
She has a computer tan.
Yes, sure. We'll go with that.
Oh my god.
About average build, and she basically just has this like protective like demeanor on her face, like just constantly wanting to make sure that like everyone's protected, um, and that everyone has enough food, especially children, and yeah. That's Alira. Paladin.
So that's Alira. We got Mason and Daniel. What are y'all playing?
Solivar is basically just a 7-foot tall, almost 300-pound wall of muscle of just a giant half orc. Hair is basically all in dreads, pulled back, walks with a large glaive, kind of like a cane. And is one of the most, he's just covered in like tattoos and scars, and has on his left shoulder a he's completely bare chested. Other than his left shoulder is a pauldron made from a blue dragon skull.
Dope as fuck.
He's got a pair of heavy leather gauntlets and kind of like tribal like warrior skirts, kind of around his waist.
Important
And
question:
he's-
does he wear underwear?
yes, he also has pants beneath those skirts.
God,
Does he wear?
God damn
does he
it.
wear-
Gonna
No,
whisper
no naked men.
I'm gonna whisper to Cass at this point and say, "Dude, do you see that ugly motherfucker with the skirt over there?" And I kind of just nod towards the door.
Yeah, so Elisaria can't get her peak. I'm sorry, Layla.
So, Mason,
Yeah.
who are you playing, sir?
Hi there, I'm Mason. I'm playing Professor David Baxter. He has a very timid look on his face, hunched over. You can see him rubbing his hands. In his arm, you can see cradling what appears to be this leather-bound journal. He is wearing what appears to be a very tightly made sweater vest with like this very cheaply made, almost look like patchworked dress shirt that kind of just comes down to these nasty looking cuffs that look like it's covered in dirt and grime, torn patchwork pants and such. And you can see him, and you can immediately see that his hands are like just rubbing all over. You can see that there's more than likely a nervousness in his, at least on his mind immediately.
It's a little bit of a nervous, fidgety type fellow.
Yes.
Did y'all go over your classes? Did y'all go over your subclasses?
Oh.
We did not.
Becky did.
Okay.
She's a paladin.
Kind of. I'm paladin. Well, Alira is a paladin. Oath of Conquest.
Solivar is a barbarian, path of the ancestral guardian.
He was about to say oath.
I've been doing that all week. Fuck off.
I love you too, Daniel.
Okay, I'm trying to steal my thunder.
Professor David Baxter is a human Path of the Berserker Barbarian.
Ooh,
Nice.
Oh.
I like it.
So we have two barbarians. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, the meek little professor's a barbarian and a berserker at that.
I don't know how I feel about us having 4 fucking tanks, basically. What the fuck?
I mean,
I'm
cool
we
with
had,
We're
we
probably
had
gonna need
2
it.
last time and we all nearly died.
True, true,
4 meat shield is better than 2.
true.
So anyway, I didn't want to
Four of us.
interrupt the character introductions or anything, but when I said Rudolph, I said it as quiet as possible, obviously, because I'm watching these people that are watching it.
Castor plays dumb and act like he doesn't know Rudolph.
Rudolph is still, he doesn't see it on this guy's self, but he is fucking livid underneath this guy's self, seeing that this sly thing that he was trying is absolutely getting butchered.
Can we tell at all that this might be Rudolph?
Yeah, you make like an insight check on this.
I think
For
illusions is
illusions.
investigation check to see
Yeah.
through it.
Is it investigation or is
You would need an investigation.
Oh, not good.
Dude, not good.
Oof.
It
Doesn't
would
beat my DC, baby.
Doesn't matter because Casper don't give a fuck.
All this is a
Okay,
tavern.
so let's just make this
Okay,
hardcore
so-
RPG session. Caster here responds. Oh, this Rudolph person sounds like a prick instead of meeting us in person. He just hides and waits for us to come to him.
I pull out my parchment from my back pocket and I write, look at the two people in the back of the inn and I slide it.
Wait, what did you write? Sorry.
I say, look at the two people in the back of the inn, and then I'll also write, they've been watching us this whole time.
Okay, then I'll go have a drink with them. Caster here gets a few things of wine. I can't think of the word.
Rudolph and the disguised self, Rudolph, both face palm so hard.
Can I push Rudolph towards the strangers also? I'm gonna just steer him there with a hand on his back.
Rudolph!
Well, yeah, I know, but you're like saying they're watching us, so I'm like, okay, well, you're joining us then.
Oh my
Caster
God.
And I
comes over
resist and
here.
walk away.
I'm dragging you into this conversation.
So Caster comes over here with plenty of wine for his newfound friend, and goes,
Oh my God.
I would like to resist him pulling me in that direction.
Well, usually what I do do you want him to allow you to push you in a player versus player type thing?
No.
Okay.
Rudolph
Well,
immediately.
oh no. Oh no.
Alright,
I
so
only got a
Can't be much
+1,
better.
so let's see how this goes.
It's a
Literally
pushing
a plus
contest
one.
between
Oh,
two.
what the hell, dude? Oh man, this stranger is so
God.
strong.
Damn.
Well, this guy's
Stranger
definitely not Rudolph,
disguises.
because Rudolph is a fucking weakling, so I don't know who this guy is, but it's definitely not Rudolph.
anyways, so Caster
Alright, so then
sits down.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Caster sits down with his newfound friend. Friends, I come to wish have company, and I bought you all drinks so that we may converse and talk about good times after the day I've had.
are you speaking to the people that have just walked into the tavern?
No, the 6 people sitting at a table that you said were suspiciously eyeing us that I 100% did not notice.
I think it's
it
two
would
people,
totally
right?
be these two guys over here.
Oh yeah, but there's a bunch of people at a table, so I just brought a bunch of wine with me.
One of them would probably come up. Where are you at? I don't even see your token on here.
I'm at the table in the corner, top right corner of the table.
I didn't even see the map.
Oh, see, I've got.
Yeah, I don't see the map either.
You gotta scroll down. Or zoom out first, and then you'll see.
Oh, there we go, there we go.
Okay, I had to make sure. Sorry, I'm pulling tokens out of the way that are all stacked on top of each other. That's why I didn't see you.
Ooh, Mason, that fucking miniature looks dope.
One of them would kind of nod his head and goes, "We should speak outside."
But first, let's drink. I don't trust people I don't drink with.
Well, that's fair. And him and the gentleman that look very much like him kind of raise their glasses to you as they gulp down the wine. You can tell these guys are fairly intoxicated to begin with.
Alright, so we finished our
As
wine.
this is
I'm assuming.
happening, I'm gonna walk out of the tavern, like walk, I don't know, maybe down like an alley or something, drop this guy's self, and summon Damon on
Okay.
Are cigarettes a thing in the D&D universe?
Probably not in Vallaki, I would say. I mean, it would be more common to have pipes.
Would they have pipes?
Who? The people at the end?
Yeah. Can I have a pipe?
If you don't have a pipe already, you probably don't have a pipe.
Shit. Alright, never mind.
I mean, there's a lot of magical pipe items, so I think pipes are probably. You can probably buy one somewhere.
I can, in fact, tell you that there are pipes available if you can find them.
Sweet.
Yeah, that requires me finding.
Get
Anyways,
some Granddaddy Purple. Let's go.
anyways, lads, you said you wanted to speak outside, so let's go. And I'm assuming we all go outside.
So that would come around the corner. Well, I don't know. You've got 3 strangers in front of you that y'all haven't even acknowledged yet.
Rudolph will walk up to the to the bar again, as Rudolph this time came in on his shoulder, and we'll sit between Alira. Hello, I've not seen you here before. What are your names?
Solivar.
Nice to meet you.
Alira.
Have you seen the horrible things happening around town? Vampires attacking, things being thrown to the ground.
You've probably
Not
seen the church, like, fucked up on your way in, just because that's the path y'all would have taken from west to east, but other than that, you haven't seen, like, any rampant signs of attacks or anything yet.
We saw the burning in the distance.
Yeah.
yeah. Not so much. We
We saw
just got
broken
here?
church doors.
Let's go here. Where are you from?
West? West?
It's polite.
Rudolph
Yeah.
audibly
First
laughs with
before
a friendly chuckle. Well, regardless, it's nice to meet you. The people in this town, I don't know how long you've been here or how long you have known people here, but they are very strange. You do not strike me as the type.
No, I mean, I guess we're actually just passing by, searching for a missing child?
Indeed.
Yes.
Where was that child?
We were told about a missing child at a camp that we spent some time at.
That would not happen to be Madame Eva's camp, would it? Do you know who that is?
We do not know Madame
We
Eva.
do not know.
Sorry, I'm presuming. Anyway, I believe there's some sort of we've been sent messages from this horrible man known as Strahd, with ostentatious castle, and I have a feeling that all of these people are not as they seem. Maybe a traveler is exactly what I've been looking for. And at this point, Casper here and Erebus have left, and they're talking. So
Yeah, we're outside.
cool. I'm gonna throw Damon out and just kind of have him perch.
Launch the football!
Yeah, I'll just discreetly have him go out and like sit on the signpost, and I'll just kind of keep sitting.
The two outside speaking to you two would kind of lean into you, Catholic here, and this gentleman right here. This is I'm Nikolai. This is my brother Carl. We're of the Wachter House. We know what you did earlier.
And what was that?
Was simply free the vampires on the town. We saw you coming out of the coffin makers.
What do you intend to do with this information?
Oh, nothing. It's just our mother. She would like to speak to you. She's any friends of the prince. She is surely to help out.
This sounds interesting.
She would like to invite you to dinner tomorrow to celebrate your good deeds.
Where would this dinner be taking place?
At our house, at the Wachter House. It's kind of a little bit north of the Five-Way.
Of the what? This is out of character.
The 5-way.
The
It's
five ways.
the middle of the town.
Got it.
Yeah.
I said Farveway and I got real confused. Interesting. Dinner sounds lovely. Haven't had much good food since we've been here, so I'm sure we can
Will there be
find
pie?
the time to come.
Oh, my mother cooks really good stuff for you, especially if she's taken a liking to you. You're in for a treat.
Interesting. Yeah,
Will there be pie?
Quite possibly. I don't know what mother prepares.
I believe me and my friend here can find the time to make your dinner.
Good.
Question.
I'll tell her you come for dinner tomorrow then.
This is out of character. Would I have noticed a skeleton raven nearby?
Not a skeleton raven, just the normal raven.
No, it's definitely skeletal when it comes through being summoned.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
No.
that's one of the effects of Barovia. Barovia changes how some spells look.
Okay. I thought it was a mix-up in my description. That's actually what happens, Robio.
Yeah, every time you
Fucking
summon this
fucking
raven,
Bigby's hand is terrifying.
it and you basically watch it go through the process of having all its feathers plucked out, all its skin melted off, all the meat fall off its bones. It's quite horrific.
And the other ravens around are normal?
The other ravens around are normal.
Fuck.
So do we notice this raven, or
Probably.
I would assume so. I mean, it stands out
Squawk.
pretty well.
Squawk.
do
How
we
far
recognize
away is it from us?
as Rudolph's raven?
I mean, it's the only skeletal raven y'all have seen so far here. So.
And we've seen his before. So, how far away is it from us?
I don't know. Where is it?
He said on a signpost. So.
Oh shit! I was muted. It was on the signpost right where all the other ravens.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
it's
on
just
the
Tried to
it's,
blend in.
it's just a skeletal thing just chilling there.
I was planning to look in on
What the fuck's
him,
wrong
but
with you?
I'm talking with other people at the moment.
Can I just yell out, Rudolph, you idiot, come join us. We know you're here.
Absolutely.
I don't hear that.
I'm to Eldritch Blast your familiar. Just kidding.
My familiar
You
does
know-
literally nothing because I'm in the middle of conversating. I can't look through.
So what's happening on the inside over here, guys?
As we're kind of just, as I'm sitting here, just kind of like failing to talk normally with these people, I'm gonna look over to Elisaria and just gonna say, Ella, may I call you? We have not spoken much before. Come over here. I've met these new people that are not like.
Ella, do you go into details about what you're remembering?
No,
Fair enough.
like not at all. I'm pretty sure she's completely shocked. Wait a second. Where are you right now?
Sorry, what?
Like, where are you right now in relation to that?
I'm sitting at the
He's like 10 feet from you.
Oh, okay.
just calling you. He just like now noticed that you were there and just kind of calling you.
And there's a very nervous wreck of a man just wringing his hands up behind.
I will. Seeing
Rachel
this,
put a
as I'm
little
kind of
drink
looking
in front
over
of Professor and pat him on the shoulder.
as I'm kind of looking over in that general direction, I'll ask, "Is this man with you?"
He is indeed.
Well, nice to meet you, Mr. What can I call you?
Professor David Baxter is my name.
Baxter. Very well. We are also not from around here, and I suppose coincidences have aligned. Maybe we could find use in each other. We have several things that we were meant to do. Several objectives that me and my comrades were working towards. But unfortunately, there's no good way to say this, but there was a bloodbath, and several of our people have now been deceased. This is the only one that I recognize, Australia, and I'm not sure where the others went. And I'm kind of like looking back. Give me a moment, and I will go into Damon's vision and see if they're still out there.
They would definitely still be out there, but the two brothers that had interacted because their conversation had finished have kind of taken off.
Alrighty, I will come back out of that, and shall we go get them, or Sarah? Do you think that would be wise?
Those damn trains.
Got him.
So, do you guys stay outside just talking to yourselves, Cass and Erebus?
Oh, sure.
What better thing to do?
What are the odds that this dinner tomorrow is a trap?
Quite high, but they like us. The rest of the party probably not so much. Maybe we
I mean, they say they like. I don't know. I don't
I
have a
say
good
we
feeling about
go.
this.
And they'll make us a nice, fresh dinner if worse comes to worse. I say we keep it a secret for now, though. Let's not tell the rest of the party.
Sure, but I think we should have a escape plan, so to speak.
Yes.
We do go.
I agree. Good friend, Erebus.
All right, let's go find the rest of these guys.
Okay.
Would I have noticed them speaking to these people? Like, would I know, like, the tail end of that?
I don't
Probably
know.
heard what we just said right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll just pop out of Damon's vision, and I will get up for a moment and stride out and look at them. Or
Totally
look for
forgot
them.
to say that in Infernal. Whoops.
Let's see.
Can you just assume we're always talking in Infernal to each other?
I mean, we didn't say it, so
Alright.
I'll stride out
That's
and
fine.
say, well, it seems the disguise didn't work. Come in here.
Hey, Becky, make sure you check your chats, because I forgot to tell you something. So, these guys have information that you guys would kind of be piqued about, just from casual mentioning.
Which guys?
The new three that joined you, they have a critical piece of information.
Okay, which one? Solvar's the big orc fellow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, half orc.
The big ugly
Okay.
fucker with the skirt.
Casker goes up to the big ugly fucker with the skirt
Okay.
and goes, "Ah, another foreigner in town. We don't really see anyone else other than the locals here. It's refreshing to see a new face. Now, if you come across this one person, Rudolph, he's quite a hey Rudolph.
Yes, this is the unfortunate one who survived. I would have rather had the others. But yes, I know him as well. We have been speaking, or I have been speaking with these people before, and apparently they have come out of town from west, you said.
Interesting. Well,
We
why
enter
don't
the valley from the northern mountains.
I'm not familiar with the region, but I'll take your word for it. So,
Neither am I.
what brought you to Vallaki?
Well, from where we were, it looked like part of the city was on fire.
You aren't wrong about that.
Yes,
Fires seem to
rather
happen here pretty frequently.
It
don't
was our
really know why.
moral duty to come find what was happening.
Oh,
On the way in, we also witnessed a church with a caved-in door and, well, us.
And don't forget the
the church.
camp. The
You said
camp that we were at.
Yeah, yes.
The armored tiger.
You said the church was attacked.
an armored
Wait,
tiger.
what?
You saw the armored
You
tiger.
saw the tiger?
Where did you see the tiger?
How could it be hard to miss? It was just
A few miles to the southwest.
Oh,
Yes.
Killed several. 20 minutes.
how
give or take.
how do y'all know about the tiger?
We saw it run through town. We saw it freed. We don't really know what happened. It was in a car. The car caught on fire, and then the tiger ran out. It was very confusing.
Yeah, and then we all
Yes.
ran away because it's a fucking tiger.
Indeed, that
chased
was
after
very
it personally.
strange. It seemed that fire might have been the precursor to more and more of these fires that are happening around town. That is very interesting that you saw that.
Possible. Perhaps there's an arsonist on the loose. Maybe we should investigate.
You can
Anyway, this
Myself
I
and my
apologize.
companions
This
are very
sounds like an interrogation. We do mean well.
You ask
Most
for
of
much information, yet give little.
Well, ask us questions. What do you want to know about us?
Who are you?
My name is Rudolph von Monste.
He's a mighty prick.
I am of the noble family in Armansti within Waterdeep.
And
You might have heard of me.
Also a failed wizard. You forgot to mention
He's
that.
also a terrible
Failed.
necromancer.
You literally, out of character, you do not know I'm a necromancer. at all. I've
Oh,
not
okay.
given you that information.
Okay.
He's also a terrible wizard. Oh, you speak infernal. Shit.
But
Oh,
anyway,
does
yes.
he? He's the sixth infernal.
I need some clarification. Professor David Baxter, do you speak infernal?
Yes, I speak infernal.
Okay, I'll
here,
whisper it to you.
Yeah, you whisper it.
Apollo, should I say it?
Say what?
I have no ideas what these, or no idea what
Hey,
these
Cassidy
idiots
here.
are telling you.
All three of us speak infernal.
I'm not whispering all of you. All I said. So Rudolph and Layla wouldn't know this, correct?
That's
Neither of
correct.
them would.
Okay, so I'm just
Just
gonna
cover
say
your
it out
eyes.
loud. I just said they might be onto us. That's it. That's all I said.
I have no idea what these idiots are telling you, but I pride myself in being a master of the arcane art. If there's anything else you wish to know
That might
about
be a
me,
stretch.
We also don't know they
Master.
know infernal at this point. So
Myself do a bit of a learned of things. I was an alchemist in my past.
Rudolph seems very intrigued by this professor, and he walks over and sits down next. Continue.
So,
It is nice to have someone with at least a moderate amount of intelligence around. These fools all seem to insult me in whatever ways they can. Yes, your candor is indeed.
I would not say great intelligence. My past has gotten me in a bit of trouble, but I'm just trying to get by, so to speak of.
Well, then we are related in some ways. My past is indeed also very grim, but here we are. Anyway, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? We have a bit of a quest, I guess you could say, to help the people of the.
A few holes to fill.
Yes,
We
indeed.
have
Rudolph, you forgot to introduce your friends and superiors.
Oh well, I guess I introduced Castrica here, the ball buster. Elisaria, we have not spoken much, but she was originally a part of the group that we were with. And kind of like look around for a second.
Guys.
Yes, and Erebus, I believe his name was. We do not speak very much.
Yeah. Nice to meet you all.
so
I
you
thank you for
said
the offer, but we have
you had
a
others
job
in the
of our own
party.
to do. Oh.
You said you had others in the party. What happened to them?
They might have gotten lost somewhere. We don't really know where they are.
I am actually indeed also confused. I ran away. Goddamn trains. God fucking trains. I am indeed confused as well. I ran away at the first sign of things going bad. Where are the rest, or did they not survive?
Well, wherever they are. Terrible luck for them, I guess.
Indeed.
So, where's it going for y'all now? Where? I mean, Rudolph,
Yes.
you seemed interested about the missing child that I
Yeah, I
mentioned.
am indeed curious about that. What where did you hear about this, or had you been sent by a certain person?
Does this child have a name even?
My
Arabelle?
next question. I do not
Something
know
like
this.
Arabelle.
We were asked
Arabelle?
to search for the child by her father.
Yes.
And her name's Arabelle?
I believe it was Arabelle?
Yes, Arabelle.
Who is her
I'm asking
father?
Apollo just to make sure.
Yeah, you got it right, Arabelle.
Daughter of is Aragal, correct?
Not Arab Gaul. I think it's Luvash's daughter.
Okay, daughter of Valash.
I have not heard of this person, but I would be interested in helping you.
From the
We are trying to
camp that
do
we.
good deed here and there.
What would y'all classify Luvash and Aragol as? Like what?
People.
Well, specifically.
Would I be able to classify them?
I mean, y'all
They're
would be able to
Vishtani.
tell. Yeah, exactly. They were.
Stani.
We're looking for a Vishtani child.
Yes.
Stony. Oh.
Speaking of which,
Do we know if it's Stony Child?
I did have a dream about a child in a lake.
Could it be a
I
lake
know of the
in
leak you
Austin's
speak
Lake
of.
here?
It is north of here.
Are you some kind of psychic, or you have like visions in your dreams, or?
Let's see. We were
Well,
previously interested in.
This
Oh,
land
talking to
is.
someone else. Ah!
well, we'll just say, I had a rough past, rough life growing up. Always had to fight for my chance to have food. So I've brought it upon myself to make sure that each child I come across has food before myself. Kind of
That is
as
very
a
noble.
protector of sorts.
Okay, so you said you had a dream
Yes.
about a child in a lake or something like that, but what does that even mean?
I
The best way to take it would be literally at the
might
moment.
as well go.
We have nothing better.
This child is
You
not
could
perhaps
accompany
the
us.
person that you are looking for.
You could
Is it?
accompany us if you wish.
Check your notes, guys. That's probably a good place to look right now.
Yeah.
We
Check
have
your fucking
notes?
notes, guys.
Let's see, group
What
note.
of this vineyard that we got tasked to go do a thing at? Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, are those two
Similar.
related in some way?
A
well, we're just
vineyard
talking
and a
about
lake,
things we
probably
need to
not.
do. And vineyard sounds more fun than the rest of this drivel
We got
you keep going on about.
we got tasked for the vineyard as well from the Vishtani.
Huh. Well,
But
we all
apparently
have a
it's not
common
going
goal.
anywhere.
Should be something fairly easy. We can use it as a bonding experience. We learn about each other on our way there.
Finally, Casper could make some sense. We
Perhaps
scratch your back, you scratch out.
finding this child is more prominent
I find
than
the issue
In
more
Elvish,
the
prominent.
vineyard.
You
Pertinent.
agree.
in Elvish, I insult Rudolph by saying that his mother was a hamster and his father smells of
His
elderberry.
father smelt of elderberries.
Oh my
It's fucking
god.
You
hilarious.
solely the tongue that you speak of. You should watch your manner.
Was that in Elvish or common?
Probably just in common.
Both. It just comes out of both.
Yeah.
So what I'm wondering is, like, we're also looking for this missing child, but why should we just chase after a dream that you had, which could mean absolutely nothing?
Yeah.
Because
I-
it's
we-
better
we-
than
we-
anything
You've
you
heard
have.
about a missing child, but it wasn't from anyone in the village.
Missing child.
Can you remind us? I don't think I wrote that down in my notes.
It's
There's a
definitely
missing
written in the
child
group loots.
that is the
Or
key
group
to the
notes.
treasure's release. Yeah, I mean,
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
so yeah, but I feel like I had a dream is not a convincing argument unless you're Dr. Luther King. So
Yeah, but it's, do you
randomly
have literally
uh,
anything else you could go off of?
yeah, we have a vineyard, which seems like
Yeah, that's a set
There's a
in
cause of-
stone.
promise of alcohol also.
Promise of
randomly
alcohol,
recalls
building relations.
Rudolph randomly recalls the information that Madam gave. We've actually heard of this missing child. It's coming back to me. I have completely forgot. I kind of brushed it off as the diviner. We haven't spoken about her.
Not
But,
as smart as you thought, Rudolph.
well, did you recall it?
Speaking of
Anyway.
missing children, has anyone seen Lucian around?
Indeed, I'm also very curious. Him
Layla,
and
you
the other
would,
twos are gone.
Layla, how do you react because memories of Lucian come into your mind?
You probably perk up and just kind of like squeak slightly, but that's probably the only reaction.
Just squeak.
How do you
No.
Rudolph looks at Ella.
I kind of like that nervous squeak.
Oh,
Have
out with
you
it.
have you heard of anything? Have you seen him? The first thing I did was come back here to find him, and he is not here. And the other two people are not here as well. I'm curious as to where
She'll
they've
just
gone.
shake her head. She will shake her head furiously.
Insight
with it.
check.
Yeah, I don't think it.
Sure.
Oh, so bad.
What's the go?
Want to counter it?
Oh!
So bad. Or all really bad at insight.
Network.
Apparently.
Oh, let's go.
Why don't you give me a persuaded as they're
Oh,
trying
there
to
we
figure it
go.
out?
I'm gonna fuck up. Ooh.
Can
Nah,
Cass make an
20.
insight
You
check
got,
too, or
you
no?
got a lot of wiggle
Nah,
room.
Casker don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Casker just wants to go to this vineyard, dog.
Ah!
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely puts up a good front.
All right. Well,
Never mind that. So we have two different goals. I suppose they are aligned in some ways, but how about we go and see this vineyard that we are speaking of, and then we search for your child.
That
I
was
must
the exact
apologize,
quote that didn't make it into your group notes, by the way. And if you check Discord,
I do
Whoa.
apologize,
Which
but I
quote?
must insist
I just
checking
typed
the
it
slate
out
first.
into y'all's chat channel.
Oh,
The safety of a child is of utmost importance, and
But
I trust
before-
Valeria
Seems
implicitly.
Well, you are new to us. We don't know you. So before we go
And I-
off running for this child, yes, we've heard of a missing child, but before we go running searching for this child
Okay.
based off of your dream, we need to bond with you.
But it's also at the same time like semi like in the dusk. You guys don't have much health. Your spell slots are down.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll just kind of looking at Kasakir and looking at the faces of the group. We'll just kind of say, if it will ease your mind, perhaps we can go search for the child. But then, in return, you help us with this other task. Does that sound?
I agree with that.
I could agree
So-
to that, yes.
as
Can I-
as long
can I
as our
ask you-
priority.
Can I ask you a little bit more about this dream that you had? Was this child like in the lake, like drowning, or you said there was you had a dream about this child and the lake,
in
Yes. Describe it
in
in more
a
detail.
lake?
like drowning in the lake? Like, do we need to go there right now, or is it like we can just go next week, kind of thing?
I mean,
All
I
right,
feel like any child in a lake shouldn't be went to next week.
Listen, we are tired.
Check
We
your
experienced
chats.
a horrible
Oh.
thing. We shall
They-
shall we rest for the rest of the night, and tomorrow I suppose we can go look at the wake. But if there's no child there, I'm leaving.
Perhaps they were. Perhaps that's true. But this last bit of partying information before the night. They were tied up. In a rowboat.
It was more than one person is tied up in a rowboat.
No, the child was
Oh,
tied up
okay.
in a rowboat.
There
Then it
was
sounds urgent.
there
child
was
was
someone with them.
Yeah, there was someone
fair.
with them as well, but looked hollow. Like someone was there, but wasn't actually there.
You mean like a spooky ghost?
Or like a vampire. This child is probably indeed in very much trouble. Unfortunately, I have expended most of my youth for today. Perhaps we go first light.
I agree.
And then,
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. But if if
But-
there's no kid there, then we're gonna go drink.
In,
Yes.
there's on fire
But
behind.
before we agree to this, can we also have your can you also promise to us that you will, after we are done saving this child, if and when they are there, you will come and help us with our task?
The vineyard.
It's not like we could go anywhere.
Very
This
well.
sounds agreeable.
This sounds very agreeable.
No,
Alright,
any good new forming of a party isn't complete without drinks. So round on me, lads. Let's get toasted.
I don't drink.
How do I
Well,
trust a
you
man
do
who
know
doesn't
that-
drink?
Rudolph smiles at Baxter as he does not drink either.
Well, you do tonight.
No, I never trusted you, Rudolph. Fine, Baxter. What will you have? Something to toast our new group, our new forming.
Just take a sip. Come on. It's gonna be all right.
Water.
Well, I've got some lovely meat pie. How about that?
Oh fuck! Rudolph is like shaking his head no super hard.
It does look like a tasty meat pie, though.
Come, let's
While
have a
this is
slice
happening-
together. Erebus, will you join us?
Sure.
While this is happening, Rudolph will pull out one of his pieces of parchment and he'll be writing on it, and he'll basically just write a letter saying to Lucian and the other two, if you ever come, or if you come back to this tavern and we are not here, please come to the vineyard or to the lake and come find us. Basically, just writing a note telling them to where we would be, because he has no idea that Lucian's dead and he has no idea where the other two are. And then he will give that to the tavern keeper.
I was about to say, one of those is a fleeting dream never to happen.
Wait, so is David eating this pie or no?
Is he eating this pie? Is he getting high as fuck with us? I mean, what?
What? Describe to me how you pass out this pie. Are you cutting up a singular one? Is everyone getting their own?
I've got one.
also see
I'm cutting
Rudolph
up
shaking his head.
slices.
So if you slice it up, it just tastes great.
Oh, you had to eat the whole thing for the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Cass would probably
You don't
know
know.
this, having eaten several already.
I've only eaten whole ones. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got experience. He knows the
All
proper
right, I
dosage.
just pass out a pie to me, to David, and one for myself because I have that many.
I need you to all give me Constitution saves if you eat these.
Oh, fuck.
Can I willingly not?
Eat it.
You
Eat
can
it.
willingly fail it if you would like.
I will willingly fail.
Did I
my
see
God.
Rudolph shake his head no? Bad idea.
Yes. And he's not actually saying like, no, don't eat it, but he's like glancing at you at that look.
What a bitch!
Alright.
Can I stand in front of Rudolph at this point?
I will make an
gonna
can I make
bottom
an
out.
inside check to see if this dude is trying to save my ass or not?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Why don't you give
And
me a
but I-
persuasion to match that insight?
Yeah.
10.
Let's see. I don't have
Persuasion?
the greatest charisma. Oh, I'm actually proficient.
Oh.
Holy fuck!
I don't know what that means. There's 3 rolls there.
Well, it's Cass probably shouldn't have rolled.
Yeah, he definitely persuades you not to take on this pie.
He shakes his head, thank you, and he gently pushes it away and pulls out just a little bit of a few nuts and berries and such from his rations.
So the
New
two-
friends, does anyone else want a pie?
Are you a vegetarian? Eating berries and nuts? You don't like this delicious meat pie?
I try to be.
Can Cassicare even still talk since he willingly failed his save of
Yeah,
drug pie?
that's kind of where I'm at. Is
yeah,
you would have gone
darn.
catatonic.
That
Nice.
sounds
Wait,
just
wasn't it
like,
Erebus
oh,
as well?
should not eat that pie.
Yeah, me and Erebus are just passed out in some chairs right now.
Wait, but I thought you only handed out one for yourself and one for David.
I gave you one.
Oh.
Oh, Rudolph will just kind of like scoot his chair a little bit closer to David
Cass, you're out
Baxter
for.
and kind of.
Sorry, Cash, you're out for 5 hours.
So
Erebus,
I'm not
you're out
actually
for
eating the
6.
pie.
Okay.
I'm just mixing it around on the table with a fork. Just like pretending I'm eating it.
Just this.
It's got a sickly kind of swirl to it. It's not a
And
very
when,
pleasant sound.
Does this count as a long rest?
When Cass is catatonic, I'm just gonna slide it back into his pack.
Rudolph, why the hell's wrong with Kazrakir?
As I was saying earlier, Rudolph will just kind of like slide his chair a little bit closer to David Baxter and just kind of start like a second conversation as everyone's talking.
Actually,
he'll-
I'm gonna interrupt rudely. I'm gonna say, actually, Kasukira is part elf, and he's just doing his daily trance to recover his energy.
Rudolph shakes his head and
studied with
Please-
elves before.
please don't-
That's not
please
how
don't
it-
interrupt.
It works.
Is that not how it works?
They
know.
usually take a much more meditative placement
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
themselves.
I mean, like Cass
he
is
just
totally slumped over, drooling on himself.
yeah, he's meditating. Don't worry about it.
I've seen enough people high out of their minds to know another one when I see it.
Sadly,
Oh.
no one joined me. I'm gonna get someone else to have one of these fucking pies.
You will just continue talking with David and say, they are just messing with you. These pies have some sort of enchantment, or they're made with something that, and he just kind of points to Caster here. They make you go into this. I suppose it's similar to a trance, but not the same. It's very
He immediately
addictive.
starts writing this all down in his little leather journal.
Anyway, where do you hail
Highly
from?
enjoyable though. You should definitely try one next time.
I'm from the Neverwinter.
Would I know what this place is? Because I've never been in Forgotten
Check
Realms.
your whisper, Apollo.
Neverwinter is one of the largest cities in the Sword Coast. It is, I think, slightly larger than Waterdeep.
Thank you. Oh, I've heard of that place. Unfortunately, I have not been there, but I spent most of my time in Waterdeep before.
It's a nice place. It's where I was raised and studied.
Interesting. So, are you hungry? You said you do not like to eat meat.
I tend to stay away when I have other options.
Can I ask if the bartender will serve us some sort of food that isn't?
The
A meat
beet
pie.
soup.
Huh?
It's not
Because
a meat
they
pie.
serve the beet soup that's complimentary. If y'all want something more extravagant, they have wolf steaks for 3 gold a pop.
All right. Well, I'll just go. Would you like to go walk around the town and go see if we can get something better to eat?
I think I would rather stay here.
All right then, and I will order that meat stuff, that non-meat, and I will slide some of it to him.
Well, the
Thank
beet
you.
soup.
Yeah, you have a beet soup unless you want to shell out for some wolf steaks.
Yeah, I'll pass on the wolf steak. I'll just both kind of figure the beef. And then, yeah, I guess we'll continue to talk, kind of small talk, and eventually I will tell him that I had another person that was staying with me. If you'd like to, I have another room available. Um, I believe I'm going to take a rest, and then as soon as we get up, we can go ahead and search for this child for him.
Hey, Apollo, would I have gotten a long rest?
Yeah, you would have gotten a longer. I mean, you're sleeping for 6 hours or 5 hours or whatever, so.
Anyway, I will just go upstairs and go into my trance.
With the
I just
assumption.
imagine he fucking goes down, fires up, pops back up. All right, time for alcohol. What's going on?
Oh my god.
I am going to take a break real quick myself, and I'll be right back.
Loser!
Sure.
I'm gonna use the bathroom as well.
An hour and a half in.
God damn, dude. Why does everyone know Infernal now?
No, I don't.
I just have one question. Does it make sense with your backstory? David
Becky picked hers at
Baxter.
random. Becky picked
What?
hers at random, and she picked mine for me. Because I said, "What language should I have?" And she said, "I'll teach you
What?
this." And it's like, okay, that's what I picked.
Well, it also kind of does make sense because being protector, like, I can see
That's
it.
just what I want to know. It was just a little sus when 3 new characters showed up, all knowing Infernal after the 2
That is fairly sus. I picked Infernal. I have Infernal, Giant, and Dwarvish. I picked Infernal because I thought of a bit more of an exotic language, and because we were in well, I don't know where this adventure takes place besides Barovia. I thought it was taking place at the Loft. So that was the first language that popped in my head that might be able to do something.
Oh.
And he is a sage after all.
I mean, it's like, oh yeah, we all know Infernal. I'm like, what? Why? Why? That makes, why would 3 random characters all know Infernal all of a sudden? Like, why? I was
I'm
suspicious.
To stop the
Tannery.
fuckery of the tiefling.
Well, yeah, I'd be annoyed if that was the reason why.
Yeah.
Like, but
Well, I mean, that was more teasing. Fair enough.
I just said out loud what language should I take, and Becky said Infernal. And then she
Am
said, "What taught
fallen
it to you?"
ASMR.
alright,
Yeah, she's fallen Asmare.
that's
Also kind of works because
acceptable to me.
a Tanaruk is a thing. A Tanaruk is like
We need to
a
connect over that,
fiendish orc,
Becky.
a fiendish
Well-
orc warrior.
All the
Becky,
languages I
Hmm?
know, I don't think anyone else.
listen, we have to connect over our heritage.
The only thing
Who
I know
you?
is Orcish. The only thing
I'm
I
a
know is Orcish.
very human.
Also, Elisari, what the fuck? You say that now, but you never wanted to connect with Corin over there, the shared.
Because he didn't say shit to me. The fuck you talking about?
So I think I share
You
a
knew I
language.
was.
with
You knew I was an
everyone.
Asimir. You knew I was.
Rudolph, what languages do you speak?
Well, I mean, she was curious about it, but I mean, she never felt the need to really speak up about it because, like, lore-wise, like, in her whole thing, like, she doesn't even really understand what the fuck she is.
I
Yeah,
speak
it's like a
Common,
whole
Deep Speech, Elvish, and
No,
Undercommon.
no. Like, it's a whole type of self-discovery thing. You know, it's a journey.
Yeah, but now all that you tell me nothing. Now immediately Becky's an Asimir. Oh, Becky, we should
Okay,
talk
fine.
about that kind of shit.
Okay, fine. Next time we make characters that have a relatable thing, I'll walk up to him straight away and be like, "Listen up. We are going to connect."
That fucking works for me, yo.
Oh, alright. Y'all haven't revealed to us that you know Infernal, so I guess be business as usual for me and Erebus.
Falcon Celestial. That's something I can
All
speak.
we get to do, we just get to hear all the shit talking about Rudolph.
That's about 90% of what it is, and like 10% of somewhat of a bad idea that he doesn't tell me or I don't tell him.
Hey, if I hear about it, at least I know that. Well, time to brace myself.
Yeah, like all he said to me when we burned that cart down was make a distraction in Infernal. That's it.
And then you just power twerked your way to entertainment for people.
Yes.
Alright, I'm back.
It's mostly shit talking though.
It's entertaining,
Yep,
at least.
constant shit talk.
So, Layla, I know for sure. Give yourself your health and your
Un
spell slots
momento.
back. And then Erebus, you're gonna want your health back as well.
I go into a trance, so I wake up 4 hours earlier than everyone else. I'm assuming we get the benefits of long rest, yeah?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Negative.
You
Give me
only get
those
half the
juicy
benefits.
spell slots back.
Juicy spell slot. Ooh.
Somebody said spell slots.
One moment. Am Katilawata.
Anyway, I guess we'll just wait downstairs and wait for David Baxter to come down. As Rudolph sees him as like the only
I'll be back.
decent person, as everyone else just
And
makes
we
fun
got
of him
10
pretty much.
viewers. Hell yeah.
We're a friend.
How many of these viewers are just us?
Well, let's see.
Probably mostly.
Mostly, yeah.
I'll probably
I
be
think
back.
one of them's.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
back.
at least one of them is one of my brothers.
Have you checked chat at all?
Hold on, I got like a million windows open. Let me see.
All I can see is just Sydney said Illyria sounds gay.
Thank you for filling in that information.
Oh my
All of us
gosh.
fucking forgot, by the way, Apollo.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Thank you for filling in that information that fucking all of us forgot, by the way, that crucial piece of information.
So I'm willingly doing it because I feel like Casker would not give a shit about this stuff. So
Rudolph definitely would have known. I don't know, just kind of a hiccup on my... Because he would definitely took everything that the diviner said with a lot of weight,
Okay,
because that's what he was going to be.
the way this would the way this would work out is everyone wakes up and Rudolph, you've apparently wet the bed.
Damn.
What?
Like,
You
someone pissed
smell like
himself.
pee-pee.
Wait. What? So I wake up and my bed is...
You have,
soaked in pee.
you have apparently wet the bed a lot.
Oh
It's-
my god. Can I smell?
You have ruined the sheets, the mattress, the box spring,
Oh my
Even the
god.
floor a little bit.
and even the
Can I
foundation.
tell that this is like some sort of prank?
Just a prank, bro.
Why don't you give me an intelligence check?
Sure. I'm good at those.
Like
Please
an
roll.
Oh my
investigation.
god. Please roll on that one. Please roll on that one.
One. 7.
The only thing you can conclude is like you're amazed that this was a lot of pee.
Man, you just
And
really.
it is indeed urine.
You're really kind of
Okay.
dumbfounded.
So here's the question. I offered my spare other bed to David Baxter. Does he see this?
Just fucking wake up to the smell of ammonia.
Oh my god.
What would you do, David? Not to put you on the spot, but
Oh no.
Well, I guess I would wake up
Whoa,
4 hours
fire.
earlier. So would he still be asleep then? Because my trance speed.
Oh, if yeah, because his transfer wore off. He's a very heavy sleeper.
Yeah. I don't really know what Rudolph would do. He would get up, just kind of look at look at David Baxter who's asleep, look at the door, just kind of like, did
Yeah,
and he's just very confused.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
I guess I will. I don't know. I'm still really confused.
hey, it's a very confusing situation. Yeah, you have apparently think you think you wet the bed.
Like,
Doesn't just be like that.
if only I had like prestidigitation or something.
Oh, do you not have prestidigitation?
You can't even clean
Every
yourself
wizard
off.
needs that, dude. That's like the standard.
I'm a
Oh,
necromancer. I took the necromancy type spells. Come on.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but
god.
before you were a necromancer, you were a regular ass wizard, and that would be the first thing they would have taught you. You forgot day one of wizard school.
I don't know. I got
Yeah.
message and minor illusion. Those are pretty.
It's literally
anyone
like
with
my
this
day
skill.
one in nursing school. Can't remember shit.
I guess I will go into my pack and shit and just like I don't know,
Also,
Try to clean
replace.
it manually.
Yeah, I guess like literally manually clean
Jesus
this.
Christ.
And as I'm sitting there just like cleaning it up, I immediately think, "Fucking cosmic." And
Dude, I'm
no.
fucking high as shit downstairs. How could I have done it?
I don't
He is
know.
pretty fucking high.
Man, I was sitting here in a normal trance that I've done my entire life, and I woke up with a shit ton of piss. I think he
David
would
wake
like
up
connect
from
enough.
Rudolph cleaning the room.
Yeah,
Just
possibly.
There's still gonna be that fucking smell of ammonia, though.
I'll ask Paulo. Would he wake up me like trying to clean this?
Stealth check. Stealth check.
Yeah, it'd be a stealth.
Stealth check to clean up urine. This is D&D, guys.
To do it sneakily.
I guess not wake me up.
Playing for almost 2 hours, haven't killed me.
Stealthy cleaner.
I am so
Fucking
stealthy.
cleans that shit up.
Yeah, it'd be whatever his passive perception was, and I don't think.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
It's in fact
Alright.
10 higher.
I will stealthily clean this shit up, and I don't know, like
Oh
throw the
my
rest out the
God.
window or something.
I mean,
Oh, dear God.
most of y'all wouldn't take notice to it because he's tranced out for 4 hours and has 4 hours to clean. So
Jeez, fucking Christ. Oh, dead this age, yeah. Anyway, I will wait for David Baxter to wake up then, I guess.
I should be waking
You're
up.
just gonna
a
sit
couple
there and
hours,
stare
right?
him in the eyes.
Well, no, I'm not staring him in the eyes, but I'll just kind of sit around, and I guess I'll just, be looking through my spell book.
See if he notices.
So,
Nothing happened.
question. I wake up after 5 hours. Would I have noticed him cleaning?
I think he's in a 2-bedroom, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, because I had a room with me and Lucian. solution.
I'm still past
So I
that.
offered it to David Baxter instead.
Yeah, unless you're going into his room, no, y'all wouldn't hear it.
I mean, I feel like I would, but
You would just
no.
walk into my room
Once
for
you're past
no
a
apparent
50,
reason.
No, I don't notice anything.
my password's 30. I see into the future.
I go outside, relieve myself, and then come back inside and fall asleep again. That's all that happens after I wake up.
I will, after cleaning up this unfortunate mess, I guess, I will go downstairs and once again get. Actually, no, I won't even go downstairs. I will go outside into the city and I will go buy the finest food that I can buy. Two like finest foods that I can buy for me and David.
You just ignore Casker passed out on the table.
Yeah, I kind of laugh and chuckle to myself. Like, so how much
Quick,
would like
give him-
really expensive food for both me and David
Give him a
Baxter
wedgie always passed out.
cost?
I mean, probably the best of what you're gonna get is what you're getting around here.
Really?
Steak,
Oh
yeah.
shit!
I mean,
3 gold is a lot of money for one meal.
that's.
Is there
that's out
anything? Is there anything vegetarian that I could buy for both me and David Baxter that is not beet soup?
Vegetarian? No. Pescatarian?
Pea
Maybe.
soup.
But this place doesn't seem to have too much in terms of like farming land. They seem to be slight farmers, more hunters than anything.
So Rudolph wanders around the town for like 20 minutes, like, "Hey, do you sell fruit? No. Okay.
You notice
Do you sell fruit? No.
I'm a vegan.
It's very, very quiet. Like, you don't see guards roaming around. If you could kind of show me a direction you would take
Quiet.
looking for people.
I would probably go to the 5-way first, right? And then I'd probably wander down like this, that way there. I'm just kind of like looking around for some sort of decent food vendor. I guess if there's something pescatarian like fish, I'd buy that, knowing that he probably wouldn't like it, but that's like.
Passing by right here.
Oh shit.
It seems like the entirety of the town's guard has walled up into the large residence house that you saw people taking bundles of sticks into earlier yesterday.
I will backtrack and make sure to avoid that area.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any other guards around. Going kind of back this way, all the people that are in the stocks are obviously bitten and drained of their blood.
Oh shit! Everyone in the stocks?
Everyone that was in the stocks, yeah.
And there's no guards. And there's no guards around.
Sorry about that.
Even around the stocks?
It seems like the majority of the guards are nestled into this large mansion area, fortifying it.
Holy shit. Rudolph is, like, pretty spooked out by this and, quickens his pace back to the deck. Was I able to buy something, like something fish related for both me and David Baxter? That's what this whole expedition was for.
Did you say you were looking for fish?
Yeah. Was I able to get both a meal fish for me and
the whatever the fish stocks would have, they don't seem to have anything for sale in them. There's almost like
Rudolph hangs his head low and slowly walks back to the tavern, trying to be nice but failing. That's in character, probably though. So I will buy fucking beet soup, some plain ass shit for me to take.
Plain.
And then I'll wait.
Beet soup.
So, how long has it been since I've eaten this pie? I'm assuming I've woken up once, gone to the bathroom, and fell back asleep at a table.
Yeah, it's probably been. I mean, if we're saying it was like nighttime around 9 or 10 p.m., you would have been asleep for 5 hours, which takes you to 1 a.m. And then if you sleep another 3, that's 4 a.m. And you could be up after that with your 8-hour requirement of rest.
Would I... What time does Rudolph arrive back into the inn from his little Episcotarian adventure?
It'd be way before any of you woke up, because it'd be 4 hours of me sleeping, probably like 10 minutes of me cleaning, and then like, I don't know, like 30 minutes of me wandering the city, so you wouldn't be...
Okay.
Anyway, I wait for everyone else.
So what's on the agenda, guys? What are we doing?
To the lake.
Lake.
You did say you were going to the
We're
lake, so.
late.
Sorry for taking up everyone's time there. I was just trying to get fucking food.
Trying to get the smell out of your clothes.
Lake.
You pass through the gates on the north side, and they're already ajar. There are no guards there.
I have
Guards.
feeling that something happened in the night.
I
Usually
believe I
guards-
closed the gate.
I also get that feeling, Mr. Baxter. There was not
The
many
gates.
guards around. This is very confusing. But well, I guess we'll find out someday.
So y'all are about here. Let me go over this a little bit.
Are we on the red line?
You are on the red line.
The red line or the dotted line?
As you kind of look over the water, at the foot of a mountain nestled in the misty forest is a large lake. The water is
it's a boat,
perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. As you're pulling up in daytime here, you can kind of look across the water, and pulled up along the south shore are 3 small rowboats. You look towards the center of the lake, and totally just moved the road there.
Guys, the road moved. We're in trouble.
The road's
We're-
one giant mimic.
The
We're
fourth boat
attacked. We're attacked by the road.
can be seen in the middle of the lake with a lone figure sitting in it, fishing pole in hand.
Rudolph is kind of just like striding up to the river with everyone else, kind of in disbelief. And then as he sees the person there, he kind of looks back to Lyra and is very, very impressed and like.
Solivar just
Wow,
walks up and immediately
you are
pushes one
actually
of the
correct.
boats into the water.
Each boat looks like it can hold 5 people.
I'm not often wrong.
I don't want to row. I'll get in the boat with Salve. Will you row for us?
I can.
You look pretty strong.
Yeah.
Professor is going to call out into the lake.
You hear your voice ring out across the lake and hear an echo like a millisecond or whatever, like a half second later from it bouncing back from the mountain. The gentleman looks behind you, or rather, he's got his back to you, you can tell, and he kind of turns and looks, and in a hurry, he takes a burlap sack and throws it into the water.
Okay, we have to go in now.
Okay.
Alira gets
Let's
in
go.
the boat,
Get in the fucking boat.
right away and just
Silver just started rowing.
takes
So
off.
get in the fucking
Whoever
boat.
was in the boat at the time already, anyone else just
I'm in
got
there.
left behind.
Pretty sure it's just
Alira
me
be
and
jumping
Erebus.
in the
So,
boat.
So
what I
he
need from
just-
you
just
guys
going.
is I need to know
Rudolph, get in my boat.
who's in what boat.
I'm
So
in first boat.
with Castor and Erebus, we're in
Yeah.
I'm
that
in
boat.
second boat.
Alira, wait, how many boats is there?
There are
3.
3 total. Each one can
Alright.
hold 5 people.
Alira's in her own boat and she's just like going.
I will go in the boat with
With who?
Alira.
I think she
Okay,
just said she's in her own boat, but
Yeah, it looks
Well, I
like
mean,
you're
everyone else-
rowing for yourself.
Conjoining in like the other boat, so I figure I'll jump in the other.
We've got
so David Baxter is in the third boat rowing, right?
I was in the second boat.
I'm in the third.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's Rudolph and David Baxter in a boat.
Where's
where's
Elyseria?
Solivar? Or no, Solvaj. Yeah, where's L?
Oh, she never got in a.
Which boat are you in?
I don't know. I guess whichever one's available. Sorry, I'm zoning out so hard.
We've got Baxter, Rudolph, and yourself probably. Alira said she took a boat and just went beeline straight out there. So that's
Yeah,
probably-
Solvar beelines
She's not
as well.
waiting for anyone. She's
The second Solvar gets within like 100 feet or so of where the bag hit the water, he literally dives out of it. He just immediately hits the water.
So
Let's
what I
sort
need,
out.
what I need each of you to do is, who's gonna row in the second boat between?
I'm rowing.
Is that Mason?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need
David is
you
rowing.
all to give me an athletics check. Solivar, Baxter, and Alira. Highest one would get there first.
Can I assist using Mage
Oh,
Hand
shit,
to
Alira.
slash
Oh,
water between
damn. Oh, wait.
I'm like a
Um,
second behind. Jesus Christ.
I will ready in action to cast Chill Touch on the creature if he does anything hostile to any of us.
There's no what creature?
The person in the boat.
The dude threw that burlap sack.
Yeah.
Can any of us help at all?
So you all basically get there about the same time. Daniel, you said you wanted to dive in.
I dive right in because I know Alira wears armor, which will weigh you down and kill you. Solivar doesn't wear armor.
I'm going for the person that, like, the thing that threw the sack.
Jumps boats.
What is the demeanor of this other person?
He hasn't really taken notice of you all coming up on him. John, you delve into the bottom and wind up retrieving this burlap sack about midway sink through, and retrieve it and throw it into the boat. There are 2 legs hanging out of it. And when you tackle him, Alira, all you smell is like intense alcohol and a faint hint of fish.
Beat him up.
What'd you do that for?
What'd you do that for?
What I do what for, lady?
Where is she?
Do we all see this?
I also would have popped up onto Alira's. I would have popped up onto Alira's boat since it'd be probably directly above me.
No, you don't.
Do all of us see this or not?
The sack in the lake.
I'm. Never mind. No, not metagame.
What?
I thought she was lucky.
I thought she was lucky.
Well, I haven't caught a fish out here in a while. I thought she would be lucky bait. I'm just trying to feed the stomachs.
Did this motherfucker stick a hook in this girl's somewhere?
So I take her out of the bag. Does she look like she has a hook in her?
She doesn't have a hook in her.
Does she look like she's breathing?
She would have come to upon like reaching the surface over here. And he says, "You know the Vistani are lucky. I was hoping she was lucky bait."
Can I tell if this drunkenness is an act?
You can do a medicine and see.
Alrighty, I will do so.
All you can tell is this guy is definitely drunk. He doesn't.
Yeah, we should throw him in the water.
Child.
Quick question about the girl.
Uh-huh.
Is she like alive? Is she like dead? Or
she's alive. She's awake. She kind of has a stuck-up nose attitude. She goes, "That fucking bastard tried to throw me in the damn lake. Kill him! Nothing but a damn tabby."
Good enough for
her
me.
name was Annabelle, right?
Toss him in the lake.
Yeah, her name is Arabelle.
Arabelle. I just say like, Arabelle, please calm down.
Toss him in the
Calm
lake.
down. Toss him in the fucking lake.
I agree. Toss him in the lake. Do it, Alira.
Just come look at Alira.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Screw this gentleman. He's not worth our time.
I ask her if she's okay, if she's physically okay.
Do I look like I'm okay? I'm sopping wet.
Whoa, that's a natural 20.
Commenting.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
What are you trying to do with that athletics?
Just throws him in the lake.
I'm throwing him in the lake.
Oh my god.
So you definitely threw him in the lake.
Pluto.
He tries to swim for the shore over here, but yeah, you would see him kind of make it to the other side eventually.
How far away is he from us? How many feet?
It's probably about like 3/4 of a mile.
Lyra, we just get here and you're already trying to make enemies?
Can you
he
take
threw a child.
Can
And
you
the
get
lake.
me out of here? I would like a nice dry change of clothes.
Yes.
We'll take you
Let's
to.
go.
We'll take you back
I look
home.
over to David
Strahd
Go
has
home.
sent us to
Baxter.
retrieve you.
Mr. Baxter, this is indeed the child you're looking
Is it, little one? Is your name Arabelle?
I've already told you, fool. Yes, it's Arabelle.
Yes, it's
for.
Arabelle.
I
Rudolph.
shout to Alira to take the boat that she's in. Take that guy's boat, and we'll just row all four of them back to shore.
How far must we go to return this child to its rightful owner?
I don't mean to
Did
make it
you
sound
just
like
say
I'm making
owner?
a joke, but this seems
yes,
fishy.
I did on accident.
Seems a little fishy.
This
Would
whole
use
thing
the
seems
right
fishy.
word.
Sure.
Fuck it.
Once we get to the shore, we can take her to her father, who's only a few miles away.
Father, thank you, not owner.
Well, maybe he's our owner. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know her life story. Come on.
How far must we go to go retrieve this?
About a mile.
A mile, okay, cool.
Kind of in terms
Let's
of
get off.
what it looks like for you guys, if you're on the outside of Lake Zarovich, and y'all know that they don't take too well to Vistani, so you would probably circumvent the town.
Yep, I'll
But
take her around the palisade.
you want to be heading
Oh,
from
this place
this
is empty.
spot all the way down here.
Long way.
It is a long way, and the three that are joining us this session, Alira, the professor, and Solvar, would be kind of familiar with this area, but I'm going to put y'all on a map real quick to kind of show it off.
I also kind of comment as we're taking a long trek, seeing that David Baxter just kind of sprung into motion and just fucking champed that champed those oars. He's just gonna ask him, Mr. Baxter, what exactly do you specialize in? That was quite the display.
It's a bit of a long story about that whole shtick.
Alrighty. Well, know that I ask only in curiosity enough.
Long story short, as a way to get your professor title, you have to be responsible for an achievement, so to speak. So I invented a potion that would alter a person's form permanently, and it worked, but I couldn't replicate its effects.
Wow, that is quite
I
impressive.
take her into the main tent, like on my shoulder.
As y'all come up,
Mm-hmm.
the woods part to reveal this expansive clearing. There's a small small grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Fog kind of obscures the details, but you can see these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from the central area. And giving y'all a little bit different kind of view.
Bird's eye view now, or just a black view.
Kind of like
I
that.
do love black views.
Well, seems like your dream was some kind of prophecy, Alira. You sure you're not a psychic of some kind?
I mean, I told you.
Weird
Not
things happen
often
in this
wrong.
this land,
Oh, we got that.
Erebus.
Ah, Vistani. I hope they have some of their wine. I love their wine.
Unfortunately, the
You have a
rest knows
bit of a
Vistani
problem.
are running low on wine as well.
Hmm.
Running low on
Disappointing.
wine.
They also wanted us to go to the vineyard. But, you know, priorities.
Yep. Like I said, I basically have her on my shoulder as we walk towards the camp.
I call out to you people. Hello, I know you do not recognize me, but we are here to return a child.
If you guys can kind of take your tokens towards the center here, towards the tent.
How bad would it be if I just put myself in the center?
Not too terribly bad.
Ignore the fact there are two Solivar.
Are there?
They're staying next to each other inside the tent.
Oh.
So we're in the
Look,
center.
there's the corpse of
Are we going to the?
Yeah, and the corpse of Kiora is still here.
Are we going to the actual middle here?
Yeah.
Upon seeing Luvash, who's this gentleman right here, the child would jump off your back and scream at him, "Papa, Papa!" And
I swear to God, if she fucking says something
I-
about it.
As she does that, basically I call his name. Like how
he
kid basically beat
is
me to it.
absolutely
Promise.
overjoyed to have his daughter back. He says that, you guys have obviously proven yourselves to be worthy people of the Vistani, and a promise is a promise. He would beckon his brother over and ask you to follow him outside.
I follow him.
Yes.
Wait, I'm confused. Where's
The center tent's in the middle. This was a quest for me, David, and Lyra.
Oh, I see.
This was kind of our personal introduction quest.
They lead you over to this wagon that has two iron padlocks that secure the door of it. One of the brothers, Aragal, kind of looks at Luvash and says, "Are you sure about this?" And Aragal says, "Of course." And
Vorpal swords.
Good lord.
They pop the back of the wagon in here, and y'all are free to go through it. Who wants
go
to know
through
what
it.
you find?
Let's see.
I force my way to the front and start looking through.
Yep.
Excuse
Can me and John just throw them back?
My name is Daniel.
Can me and Daniel just throw them back?
Yeah, because this
How did
was
you become
our
John?
quest. Yeah, this was our quest.
Is it?
Yes.
And we are
Oh,
twice,
I
and
think
we
it's-
are like
Uh,
there is a
stronger.
pretty
lot.
sure there's a
There is
prophecy here
there
for
is a
all of
lot
us.
going around here, so let's just go through it. There's a wooden
Yeah.
chest. Doesn't seem to be locked.
Pop that bitch.
Probably open it.
Open it up, and it's going to take a bit to count. There is exactly 1,200 electrum pieces in this chest.
Shift that to the side.
Each one of these coins has a profiled visage of the prince on the back of it. You open up an iron chest that has 650 of these gold coins.
Shift the money to the side.
There's an onyx jewelry box with gold filigree. It has kind of 6 pieces of what look to be really cheap jewelry. So we're looking at about 550 gold total for that. There is a potion that is in there. It doesn't seem to be labeled, and it's not something you look like that you guys would know what it is.
Hand it to the alchemist.
There's a large wooden
Miles.
throne with gold inlay and decorative stones. There's a rolled up 10-foot square rug with an exquisite unicorn motif.
Ooh.
There's a small wooden box containing 12 bottles and starboard gourds.
Are they red?
holy
They are
fuck!
not
You
red.
guys are
Are they
loaded.
alcohol?
They're not red.
Hand those to the alchemist. You said there was another chest that had gem inlays.
The onyx jewelry box with the gold filigree. Is that the one I was talking
The
about?
one after that.
Oh yeah, there's a wooden throne with a gold inlay and decorative stone.
Throne.
Yeah, it's worth probably 750 gold. Same thing with the unicorn rug.
Where are we going to sell this?
It's a good question.
A throne we'd probably just leave with the Vistani.
Keep your fucking chair.
It's like we can't move that with
It's-
any of these.
Everyone else in the party sees this too, right?
made
Like,
out of
Rudolph
wood,
is
we can
just
probably carry it.
amazed.
So what else is there? Is the 12 bottles the last of it?
12 bottles, the last of it. Y'all are packing it up, kind of seeing what's around, and when you move the throne, you find something.
I pick up this
Ooh.
something.
If it's a strength
Okay.
bonus, dibs.
That's fair.
Is
Nah,
it?
he needs it.
Is it?
So what you find is it just looks to be like a longsword hilt. Doesn't have a blade attached to it.
I take it and I kind of walk over to the leader of the Shawnee and ask what this is.
No, Rudolph, you can't have it.
We do not know.
I just know what it is. Rudolph is a fucking character.
I have not seen that before.
Oh, I know what it is too. In all fairness,
You mean
Well,
you
it's
haven't
a
seen this
fucking-
before?
if we
Do you
can
have a
find a
Jedi here?
pearl, I can identify that for everyone, but I don't have a
So
pearl
can
yet.
I.
You get the feeling whoever has this in their hand right now, there's something
Can
to
easily
it.
identify it.
There's something to it. Like you may have to open yourself up a little bit to it.
Like a big
I
fuck off button.
kind of go off to while everyone's like distributing the wealth and possible liquor, because someone should identify the dozen bottles.
They would definitely
Alchemist.
be happy, you know, since y'all brought back Arabelle. They would be wanting to give you what's left of their wine to celebrate.
Awesome.
I think I know what Katsuki is doing.
Casker is slamming wine with the Vistani.
I will ask if
Becomes
there's
drinking
any
contest
of
with one.
any of these people that have a pearl worth 100 gold that I could possibly purchase from it.
Yeah, ditto.
I actually walk over to the side and like I kind of you say open yourself up. I know that's the kind of term used for attunement. I would attune to the item. And
I
take
watch
the half hour.
Bolivar.
Also,
just takes like a meditative position.
You
On the
guys
ground.
probably spend some time looking around for this pearl and asking around, and the Vistani are
Do we
very
even-
distracted because they're very excited and celebrating.
Do we evenly distribute the wealth?
Yeah, it's usually like just I put
Yeah.
everything in the group loot. Y'all can keep track of
And
it in there.
in the jewelry chest, there doesn't have to be an item of this.
Any pearls?
Yeah.
No pearls, nothing like that. The cheap jewelry is only worth about 50 gold each, so nothing in there that would be worth 100 for the pearl.
I'd
Is
like
there something in
to.
the group loot? The group loot sheet for me is empty.
It's because it's empty. We don't
Oh.
have anything.
You can put
There we
it
go.
in there. You can put all that you typed in there.
Yeah, you got it. I'll do it.
I'm gonna rinse out my bottle very carefully and then fill it with wine.
Absolutely.
So I
I know
sit
what
off
that
to the
bottle
side.
is.
And I do too, actually.
No, well,
I looked at the stream at the right time.
oh,
After about an hour of spending with this thing, the hilt would come alive, and you would see an image of this person that is profiled on the coins, and a deep feeling of vengeance wash upon you.
It wasn't what I thought it was. It wasn't what I thought it was. It wasn't what I thought it was.
And this weapon is kind of interesting. While grasping the hilt, you can use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure radiance to spring into existence, or make the blade disappear. While this blade exists, the magic longsword has the finesse property. If you are proficient with short swords or long swords, you are proficient with the sunblade. Or, excuse me, that's not what it's called in here. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon, which deals radiant damage instead of slashing damage. And when you hit an undead with it, it takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
That seems
So
pretty powerful.
The sword's
I
luminous
have a
blade
fucking
emits
yeah.
bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for another 15. The light is sunlight. While the blade persists, you can use an action to expand or reduce its radius of bright and dim light by 5 feet, up to a maximum of 30 sunlight, 30 dim light.
So I have basically a lightsaber in my hand.
Yes, you have a lightsaber.
So about this loot, how are we distributing this stuff? Because that Pretty fucking awesome.
I let the blade disappear, and basically, since it's a long sword, I'm not a swordsman. I walk up to Alira, I take her hand, open it, put it, and curl her fingers around it.
He just says, "Good luck, bud."
I give the sunblade to the paladin.
And does she consent?
And why is Illyria getting the sword? I think we got this loot together, didn't we?
Because
It was our quest.
my
And you can
dream
take the
that
money
brought us to
and
the
the
lake.
liquor and all of that. And
It is.
Alira's
I mean, we kind of
someone I
came with
trust.
you to help, so.
And what did you do? Other
I
than
do
sit and help?
believe. Hold on, everyone. I do believe that this is correct. We were in search of the same exact item, but it is fair that you would get the item. I mean, it's your quest. We helped with a very minute detail, but I believe if you are willing to stick around for a while, maybe you could become a little bit useful to us. You're going to the vineyard, but maybe
We have
maybe
promised
we
to
could.
assist you with the
I
vineyard.
do have
We
something.
promised to assist the Vishtani.
I do have something before y'all get into the RP aspects. Since this is a milestone and you've crossed it, you can all level up
Yeah.
Tough feet.
Yep.
I'm
Pray
taking
for
Fey
orchestra.
teleportation.
Can I do it now? Or do I have to wait till later?
No, you can take your levels, do your sheets now.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna take. Oh shit! I get more spells. Fuck.
I'm just gonna say
going-
I'm also a paladin, so there's that.
And I
I'll
don't
be
know
right back. I'm
you,
gonna get my
nor do I
player's
trust you.
handbook. Wait, actually,
Yeah. But
No, I just do average.
where?
I
How do I do
average.
this again? Still a little unfamiliar with what.
You go to your cogwheel and you find the level up character
class.
mancer.
It's not letting me select a feat, Apollo.
You have to
It doesn't let you
manually-
select the feats
yeah,
in this one, yeah.
you have to
It's not
manually
updated for that
type-
yet.
Manually type out feats if you want them. Just don't give yourself a
Well, as long as you have
stat
compendium.
increase.
Okay.
I just manually type it in, and if I have to adjust your sheet, I will.
I'm not seeing this on the cogwheel.
So go to the cogwheel on your sheet, and there are 3 columns: left, middle.
The
and
cogwheel
right.
on my sheet. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I thought it was the cog.
Did you see the cogwheel on Discord?
No, I did the cogwheel on Roll20. Right next to the chat.
The second, the other cogwheel, the smallest one.
Yeah. Roll.
I need a good level 2 spell.
What's your class?
Warlock.
Oh, you've got great options. Like, that one and that one.
I rolled a fucking 1 on my health. No.
Oh no.
Ooh.
How about invisibility?
I'm thinking about it.
Range of enfeeblement, misty step.
All
Spike
right, so
punch is really funny.
I now have 18 strength, Apollo, because I got the Orcish Fury feat, which gives me a +1 to strength.
Now I can take an additional fucking cantrip. Yes.
Do I take warlocks only know one cantrip?
Just in case someone fucking pisses on me again. Oh man. I'm gonna do fireball.
Fireball.
Oh, I can choose other second level spells too. Fuck yes. Pyrotechnic? What the fuck is
It's
that?
a very cool spell. It's basically fireworks.
Yeah. You can use it to make a smoke screen. The only issue is you need a pre-existing fire, but it works really well if you have this summon the create bonfire cantrip.
The fuck? I've never seen this spell before. Not really what I'm interested in, but it's pretty dope.
Alright, I have 49 hit points.
Holy
How do
shit.
you have 49? I only have 45. Jesus Christ.
Don't
had
worry,
30
guys.
I
I
had
have a
32.
solid
Oh.
19.
I remember
Plus-
what you said you were going to do. That explains that.
I have 14 con. That means I have a 32 at level 3, and then plus 9 gets me up to 41. And then with the tough feat, you get double your level, so I get an extra 8,
Yep.
so 49. Guys, I'm beef. Good, because I have a 13 AC.
I have a 15 AC.
I have an
Which only gives
18.
Vistani to give us armor.
Well,
Shut
I
up,
don't use
cleric.
armor.
I have 20.
I would if I could, but I would need
Quiet,
half plate
Pally.
to actually give me anything.
We need the best armor for us to be at all better.
Yeah. I mean, we could find armor for you, but we'd have to go find the corpse of my previous character.
God damn it! There's so many fucking options. Especially because there's like 7,000 fucking spells that a wizard can learn.
We done.
I mean, dude, think about next level. Next level, you got third level spells.
Ooh.
Oh
I get
yeah, baby! And then I get
melee boys get third attack, second attack.
Yeah, melee boys get second
And
attack.
I got my third.
Anime
Yeah, 'cause
Dead
you're a
is
fucking
all
berserker.
Rudolph has wanted his entire life.
Fun.
Basakir can get Hunger of Hadar, which is fucking terrifying.
Oh my god, we can do the rape circle.
God, not that again.
Whoa!
Oh no, wait, I don't have a druid. No, it's like I don't have the druid. Shit!
We didn't need the druid. We just need this. We just need the cleric for Spirit Guardians. Spirit Guardians plus
God,
Hunger of
I
Hadar.
got you, my child.
Because it's all difficult terrain, it's all constant damage every level, and it's all just terrifying.
Yeah.
Because you're being stabbed by angels at the same time you're being eaten by a fucking black hole of tentacles. Because that's
Indeed.
Hunger of Hadar.
Good times, good times.
What is Shadow Blade?
You summon a finesse weapon. It's basically a finesse short sword you can throw and summon it back to your hand, but it does pure psychic damage. And I think its base is like 2d6. And it becomes more powerful as you level up.
D8.
Alright, granted there is one level 3 spell.
I'm sorry,
What
bro.
level 3 spell is that?
I'm taking so long.
Huh?
What
See
level 3
what
spell is
spell
that?
Beacon of Hope.
Yeah, it's a pretty bitchin' spell.
Yeah, I love that spell so
I was
much.
gonna say you should totally get Revivify, but I'm not that character anymore.
Ooh, I might
I
take Mirror
mean-
Image.
I get Revivify as a life cleric domain spell anyway, so I don't have to prepare it by default.
Yeah, it's unfortunate we're not gonna have the money to actually pay for that fucking spell. That one
Fine,
requires, I think it's like a bowl worth 300 gold.
something like that, yeah.
God damn it! There's so much fucking choice.
You know, Shadow Blade would be really helpful because it's a magic weapon. But
Yeah,
I
it's
don't give
indeed.
a fuck.
That's not really Rudolph's thing either. So. And can I prepare one of these spells right now, or can I change my prepared spell?
I have no idea if I ask Paul that one. He might let you.
Is he still here?
I'm here.
No, he's. Oh,
Yeah. So when I get finished selecting these spells, I get one extra spell that I can prepare per day. So can I do that?
I say like y'all are kind of spending a little downtime with the Vistani celebrating, which would give you time to pin it off to the side.
Awesome. Dope.
So,
I'm also going to be taking
you probably have time to attune to the blade.
Yeah, I would attune to the blade as well.
Okay, so
I'm going full
I'm
damage.
also going to be taking the elf feat. Fuck, I just looked. Fey teleportation, which bumps my intelligence up by 1 phenomenon intelligence point.
Nice.
I am strong boy. I have 18 strength.
I have 18 wisdom.
I have 17 strength and a 14 intelligence.
I have 18
I have 18
charisma.
charisma. It did not correctly add my charisma mod. It's supposed to be a
Oh
4.
shit.
Or my dex mod, because that's supposed to be a 2.
Why did I have to roll a fucking 1 on health? I'm only
So
at 19.
So who else? Got a feat?
I did.
So I got Fey
How
Teleportation,
would I?
Tough,
It's
Orcish
How would I
Fury.
go about adding the feat and going to add my?
You can go to the compendium and search it up.
Yeah, you can, and you can basically like
Just
drag
drag
and
it
hold
in,
and
yeah.
you'll have
Drag and drop
to
it.
you have to do
How
your
do I do
stat
that?
thing manually. So go to the third tab, Compendium, go down to Feats, and then search for the feat you want, and then you click and hold it and drag it to your sheet, and it'll go to your little feats section at the bottom right of your
Nope. There
page.
it is. And I'm gonna
Yep, and
pump
then
the
you
intelligence up by 1. How do I do that?
you have to do it manually.
Cool. I'm level 4. I decided to take Mind Spike.
That's a pretty bitchin' spell.
Yeah, it was that or Shatter. I decided to go with Mind Spike. Sounds cooler.
That
Oh
one,
yeah,
it's
my
psychic
DC
damage,
went
but
up.
it lets you track people. You know, like, as long as you hold concentration, you know where they are,
Yeah.
and like it lasts like an hour. It's also, if you're a divination wizard, you can cast it like 1,000,000,000 times.
I'm gonna be dipping into Div Wizard. So.
Really nice.
Later though, probably around level 5-ish.
I'm going full barbarian.
The cleric.
Although if I die again, I'm coming back as something that's not a frontliner.
I'll still probably come back as a frontliner.
Oh shit! Find Familiar is a fucking ritual. I don't even have to prepare this goddamn spell.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I'm going to get rid of Find Familiar as one of my prepared spells, and I'm going to prepare False Life, which I just learned, and also Hold Person.
Hold person is actually going to be great for all of us
Pretty
melee
huge.
people.
Oh yeah, it is. Let's watch it.
So, Becky, I
Pretty
put the sun sword on your sheet, and you've got it. It should be all modified it out, whether you swing with a one-handed or a two-handed.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, I got Song of Rest and Jack of all trades. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Sorry for everyone watching the stream that is bored as fuck right now, but we are leveling up.
I think it's literally us and like 2 people.
Get
Probably.
faster.
Sorry
Actually,
for
it's us
you
like
2 people.
4, because I
Who's
know
still-
one's Sid. Like 1 or 2 of them are like 2 of Apollo's other players,
Who's still
and I
leveling,
think
by the way?
1 or 2 of them are my brothers.
Well, I can do something entertaining.
One of them was from my Australian group that actually completed Curse of Strahd.
Is that the Radirian or whatever?
Yeah,
How the hell
that's
that's pronounced?
Radirian. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's my player that's doing the Turtle Druid.
Nice.
Turtle.
I'm gonna go
You're a
Team
turtle.
Goodness.
Becky already loves you. It says
This
that
is
he
gonna be.
he tagged his name as Lars.
If it's okay, if it's Lars, it's someone else. Then
This is going to be really difficult trying to roleplay 20 intelligence. So,
No, I won't just act like a smartass.
That's the
You had
idea.
20 intelligence?
Yep.
Nice.
I was at 19, and then I got the +1 Phaetor teleportation. And I guess
Lars
that
says he's good. He's just
free.
looking at Reddit while listening to us in the background.
Can you be the Tony Stark to my Bruce Banner?
Yeah, he's Professor David. I like how your name is Baxter in the system, but Apollo put Becker, and I kind of like Becker better.
Can I put
Hey.
Becker?
Hell yeah,
You
me
put
and
Becker.
David Baxter are the homies.
So apparently, Radirian. Oh, the kazoo bar. Yeah, because I get notifications for everything. I look in some of the other channels sometimes, and I saw that conversation of becoming a kazoo bard.
It's actually
That
great.
group is that's the Tomb of Annihilation group, right?
Yeah. They're a lot of fun to play with. They're great guys.
Who's still leveling, by the way?
I'm good, actually. I'm done.
I'm done. Mine's pretty simple. Just make my hit points 49 now.
God damn.
45. Dude, me and him together, because we got resistance to all physical damage, we're just gonna become fucking tanks.
Yep.
Fine.
We
Eventually,
are the meat
It's fine
mountains.
because eventually I'll give Becky warding bond. Them both.
Good lord.
Resistance
Who
to
also-
resistance.
who has the
She
lowest hit
doesn't
dice in the
need
group?
more
Who has the lowest
AC.
hit point?
Listen up, listen up. I have a fucking 18. I want a 19. Don't give me that shit.
Who has like
13.
who has the lowest hit points in this group besides?
The wizard.
Yeah, me. But who else? Probably Casper here, right? Or maybe
27.
Jesus, you're full 8 hit points above me. Fuck.
Paper. So guys, is there anything you
Rudolph,
want to
did you
do
dump
here?
stat Constitution?
No, actually, my dump stat is wisdom.
Oh, hey, same.
So
I actually have
So-
2 dump
do y'all
stats.
have anything that y'all would like to do in the camp at the moment?
Yeah.
I asked him what these 12 fucking bottles are.
Yeah. You give it to the alchemist, but alchemy does not mean potions.
Well, you could figure it out. I don't fucking know.
I wouldn't mess with
Uh,
that kit too much. The potions, they're a lot of times a way for us to make dishonest money. We tell people that is a way to get through the fog here.
Is it potions of poison?
Not that one. No, not those.
Can
you
you
have
be more
potions of
specific?
Do we have potions of poison on us?
I don't know if I left a bottle or not in there.
Okay. Just to be sure.
Oh shit! I also get another second level spell slot.
So it's to help see in the fog. Is that what you said?
I
It
don't
is,
think it
actually
can.
placebo. We sell them
Yeah.
to naive people.
Picking
they
back
do
up on the
anything at all?
conversation we were having before we leveled up, I was just kind of reasoning with the party, saying, "Well, this is indeed your quest, so I believe that the item here is welcome in your hands. But afterwards, perhaps you stay with us for a while after we
At
kick
the
off
very
to
least,
the.
we've already agreed to aid you at the vineyard, as the Vistani have asked us to do this.
I'm
as well.
aware, but
As
perhaps you will become very useful to us. We have lost some of the members of our party that we came to begin with.
Yes,
Perhaps,
I
perhaps you could be
feel
of
that
use.
maybe we should honor our fallen comrades. I wasn't particularly close with them, but alas, they gave our lives while fighting with us, and it would be right to honor them.
So you have a few little pins on your board right now. You've got the inquiry over at the Wizard of Wines, the winery. Where's Irina?
Who cares?
Who's Irina?
Yeah, we have no fucking idea.
I'm a half orc. I don't fucking know who the hell
that
that
bitch
bitch
just
is.
dipped, dog.
Both Irina and
And Ismark are gone.
We'll
we
find
literally
out.
have no idea.
If I had to guess, and this is the player, not the character, probably with Strahd. If I
Oh,
had to
probably.
guess.
I didn't even consider that.
So,
They may
we
have
also
been
have.
kidnapped.
Oh wait, never mind.
Elle would have a little bit of information about that.
But she has a really good front, and she hasn't told us anything. So we have no fucking idea.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Wait a second. What?
You got a glimpse of information on where Irina was.
Did I? Like,
You
I'm
did.
sorry.
Christ.
Like, I don't even remember anything. Shit. Oh, dear God.
We'll probably just message each other.
I got you.
Oh fuck! Apparently, I get to read
Yeah, please do.
You get no language out of it.
Sylvan. Fuck that.
Sylvan is the language of the Fae.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't even know I got to learn that. Let me add that in again.
And then you
So-
can Misty Step once per long rest.
That was the reason I took it to begin with in the intelligence spell.
Or short or long.
So, just are we gonna honor the people who died, or are we just gonna fucking ignore them?
What do you mean by honoring?
Solovar will drink.
Let's just drink to their honor. We didn't know them for long, but we did go on a few adventures with them.
Are you trying to poison me again?
No.
No, for once
You
I
didn't
believe
meet
that
these people.
The devil is being generous and genuine.
I don't know about
Sure.
Jenner.
You know what? I do not drink, but sure, I will drink to their memory.
Yes.
They were indeed very helpful.
Just have a cup of wine with me.
And it's like watching like a 5-year-old,
Oh,
you know, like
okay.
drink his dad's beer or something like that. He drinks, he's like completely he's taken off.
Does anyone know any sad
Hey,
songs
Apollo,
to say?
Okay,
And-
message got relayed, so
Sadly, I'm no longer a bard, so I cannot sing
Well,
sad songs.
I can
Uh,
play
I
a
don't have an
sad
instrument
song.
on me.
So-
I know a song.
Elle, what do you have to tell us?
No sad song. It's fine.
Or are
Wait,
you
did
going to
they?
tell us?
Flies better.
Oh, the question is, did they make an inquiry or no?
Well, not in character.
Well, yeah, because if it's not a
And presuming you guys are trying to figure out what to do next, I'm
Cool.
assuming the topic of arena would come up.
I think right now we're being sad boys about our fallen comrades.
I mean, if so, she probably won't mention anything until it's brought up in conversation. Honestly.
Apollo, can you how many spells can I prepare per day? It's like my intelligence modifier plus my wizard level, right?
Yeah.
So it actually goes up. So I can actually prepare 9 spells per day. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. Just the rules come.
Yep. And so no one knows any sad
Go.
songs?
I can play one, I think.
I mean, I know of a tune that's pretty sad, but or at least
It's 17.
melancholy.
I think that's pretty sad.
Pretty sad. We're all moved to tears.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
I'd ask of Ashtani if anyone had a flute and I could play it.
I'm playing the flute. I'm
I
already
learned
playing the
this.
flute.
What's the most Scottish race?
Oh my god.
Dwarfs?
Typically dwarves.
Dwarf. Well,
No,
I know
no,
this.
no.
Dwarves or Eladrin, because they're the Fey elves, and Fey are very Scottish.
Wait, Daniel, actually, it's kind of funny that you brought up a flute
Irish.
because the tune I was thinking of actually involves a flute.
I more likely would have met a dwarf who would have taught me this song than a fae. That side's one. It doesn't matter. Okay. Anyways.
Sad song plays. Moving
Someone
on.
just starts singing the parting glass.
I mean,
That's
I can,
actually so dope.
if y'all want a sad song sung, it can happen, but I'm not gonna just do it.
This is actually so cool. I can prepare literally all of my
Alright,
spells.
Cass, sing
and
for
two
us.
of
Sing on
them
stream.
are,
Sing for like our 4 fucking viewers.
4 fucking viewers. Let me see
Do
if I
the
have
roar.
a song.
Because I
Oh,
think the
hell
rest
yeah.
of them are
Hey,
us.
do the roar.
D&D
Do the roar.
Karaoke.
This is an actual song, by the way. But yeah,
I believe you.
Kinda,
I would have done like Frank Sinatra or something.
no, it's a Scottish song about things and death. When we get in character first, so I can say.
oh yes, please.
So
That's gonna be great.
a long time ago, I met a dwarf in my days of wandering, and he taught me this song that they would sing after they lost someone in battle, and I feel it's appropriate that it be sung now, if that's okay with the party.
This is surely to be very entertaining. Please continue.
Okay, please don't make fun of me.
Oh, why would I ever do that to you, Casper King?
I'm being
You've never
quite
done that.
serious right now, Rudolph, and you're being kind of a dick. Okay, here goes. Let's see if I remember it. It's been a few years since I went. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny brae, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and me true love will never meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks o' Loch Lomond. I forgot the rest.
Hey!
I would clap him on the back and put another drink in his hand. That was wonderful.
One tear rolls down his eye.
I love the addition of your phone there.
That was not an invitation for you.
I saw fucking Apollo almost die for 2 seconds because he didn't. I don't think Apollo thought you were actually gonna sing.
Yeah,
Nope,
bro.
no. It caught me off guard. I'm not gonna say.
I was in choir for 9 years. All right, gotta
Hell
show it off
yeah.
from time to time, dog.
Pretty sure
man,
that
it
should get
works.
an inspiration.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, actually.
That'd be fair.
Oh, too late. Mark it on the character sheet, so it's canon.
It's canon. He didn't inquire. He was inquiring
You,
after
you
9
can
years. You
burn
get it.
that, as you know, burn that inspiration anytime you want to make a check at advantage or roll at advantage.
Yep. All right.
Oh, cool.
Hey, look, a thing Mason never has given us.
Hey.
Anyways,
Oh. Uh,
Damn.
so.
I believe our next step would probably go to the vineyard, and then
yes.
I'd say
maybe
keep more wine.
I wish I could find the Irina and the other man and Lucian. I have not seen him either. Do you have any idea where they may have gone?
I know none of these people.
I was speaking mostly to the two party members that are
No idea. Haven't seen them.
Yeah, okay. We're off to the vineyard then.
To the vineyard.
Yes.
To
Let's
the
go.
vineyard we go.
Oh, the vineyard.
Right, a place I've never
And
fucking been.
what was the dad's name? The Vistani dude.
Luvash.
Luvash. Thanks for hosting us. It was quite fun. Sorry, I got a little down there at the end, but I thank you for being generous hosts.
You know what? I just fucking realized after 30 minutes at least of wandering the city, I happen to have 20 days of rations in my inventory.
Someone's eating
So I
good
didn't need to
today.
do any of that shit. How many days of rations? Because we all I'm pretty sure we all wrote like 10 or 20. How many would we have burned through since we've arrived in Britain?
You've only been here like, what, 2 days now?
And plus,
we had food at the tavern.
yeah, we've had food at the towns. We've never actually had to stay out on the trail and eat.
Yeah, I've been
29
eating
rations.
I have 22 left.
All right.
So we don't lose any rations, Paul?
No,
As we leave,
Well, I
I'll
mean, like,
just-
it's just the conditions did not, did not require us to use rations.
Yeah,
Alright,
exactly.
as we leave, I pat Lavash on the shoulder, like, we'll be back with more wine. Just walk away.
Alright, guys.
Is there any chance we could stop by the Bastani that we saw in the beginning so I can go buy that
No.
pearl?
They are fucking like
They're in the
no.
opposite direction. They're like
Okay,
a
never
half a
mind.
day in the opposite direction.
Maybe we can
Should've
find one
fucking-
in town. Maybe we can find one in town later.
Even the character and the player is saying no.
Yeah, so am I, but
Wait, what?
I knew it was
Nice.
fucking. I thought it was Casual here, but apparently it was Erebus.
Did what?
Add a character.
Yeah, that was sort of out of character. Had to be one of the fucking tieflings. Anyway, we take off to the vineyard.
Is this vineyard?
All you really know is that the vineyard is west.
Ranger. Oh wait, no, we don't have a ranger. Fuck. All right, we're fucked.
We
was gonna
have
make a
a
range
dude
until I
who can
realized-
literally summon a raven to go find.
Yeah, that I don't think I even say that. That's always happening. Always scan.
I'm an outlander, so I can go through terrain pretty well.
Also, I'm just letting the party know. We know that the person that hired us, I guess, or told us to go there was Erwin. And Damien is his father. And the shipment was due 5 days ago, now 6 days ago, and it's not come in yet. And it is a few miles west from where we've currently. I took some good notes from that part, but I guess I didn't take good enough notes earlier.
I guess we go west.
West indeed.
Alright, so y'all can move this token a mile at a time, please.
How many hexes is that?
1.
Should be 4.
Maybe.
So, like right there, I think.
Right there. Oh, well, that's 5. That's 6.
That's
That's 7.
We're probably going to get to about here, guys. And the road comes to an X intersection with branches to the northwest, the northeast, the southwest, and the southeast. The lower half of a snapped wooden signpost thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring arms pointing in 4 directions, lies in the weeds nearby. So there's kind of a snapped signpost.
I would like to go look at the sign. Closer look at it.
Yeah, you can see that there's a few locations on here. Krex, Solinka Pass, Lake Baratok, Vallaki and Ravenloft, and Berez. And
Oh, that was right.
they're kind of pointed out in different directions.
So southwest we go then.
Keep going west.
You can't really tell because the part that holds the signs is broken off.
Well, Vallaki's behind us, so if we orient the sign back to the way it was, we can figure it out, right?
Yeah, so you
So
kind of orient the sign back and you see that it's referring to this way as Lake Baratok. This way is obviously Vallaki and Ravenloft. This
so
way
we
is the
have two
one that
different options.
says Krek, or not Krek, excuse me, Berez. And this one would say Krex / Salinka Pass.
So we have two options then, one that goes northwest and one that goes southwest.
Perhaps
Southwest, north, and southeast.
northwest.
Arena would say,
say-
well, the Lake Baratok. Oh, fuck.
The road's moving.
It's the biggest mimic ever.
Oh my god, that's so perfect.
She would point to this location on the map and say, well, this is Lake Baratok.
Wait, who's it?
Irina.
She's not here.
Oh,
No,
wait,
with us,
no,
fam.
she isn't here. Oh my god, fuck me sideways.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad, y'all.
Remember we lost this bitch because Elle doesn't want to open her mouth?
Yep.
I
And
believe
Rudolph
Maybe
is
dead
going
for all we
to be
know.
so pissed.
All
I
right, so
believe we should stick to the main road that we were traveling on.
I
believe
agree
that
with.
I believe the southwestern direction would probably be smarter, as the other way is in the middle of forestry. One of the stereo seems
Down the main road, lads, and I continue walking the direction we were.
get right there for a mile. Take another mile.
Mm-hmm.
Random roll to see if we get slaughtered.
Random encounters.
Stop moving us.
All right, leave it right there.
There's another one.
We
Did
just
we just
skip
pass
past.
this?
Yeah, we passed
Yeah.
a crossroad. Like,
Yeah, but it goes south, so I assume we just kind of.
well, how many miles have we walked from Vallaki?
It's like 5.
A little bit.
We critted. We're gonna
Oh
die.
shit, that's right. I keep assuming we have like some sort of cart, but we're literally just hoofing.
It's not
Yeah.
a long walk. Yeah, it's like 4.5.
Yeah, it's probably been like maybe an hour, 20 minutes
Yeah,
at
but
best.
it was a few miles away from Vallaki. We walked. Lads, it's only a few miles away from Vallaki, and we've walked quite far. I feel like we've gone a bridge too far.
As y'all reach
Oh
this,
god, a bridge too far.
as y'all reach this kind of crossroads before you, from the direction behind you, a figure walks alone with a stride and bearing of no one who knows fear. Clad in rusty armor, it clutches a gleaming longsword in its pale hand and looks ready for a fight.
Hello there, traveler. Begins to ready to talk.
Please
can't-
don't walk into the
You
front.
can't really make out what it is right now, but it seems to not be walking.
I was thinking the same thing.
Walking in a very like almost like it's walking with a limp.
Is that a zombie? Skeleton?
Can I make perhaps a nature or perception check to try and identify what it is?
This would be something more like insight.
Sure. I was good at almost nothing I just said except in nature.
Am I fucked it up? No! Damn it, okay, there we go.
I will ready
7.
my new
As
spell,
far as you can
Firebolt.
tell, this is human.
As far as we can tell. Good sir. Hello. Can you hear us?
You don't really get a reply back.
How far away is he from us at this point?
Probably about
Guys?
30 feet.
Can
I don't
I
think he wants to talk.
I yell at him, if he comes any further, we won't have but a choice to engage, so stop. And I do it intimidatingly. Would that be an
Absolutely.
intimidation check?
That sounds like an intimidation
I
check.
do it
Alright.
intimidatingly.
Oh!
Can I try?
Yeah, at this point, I'm building you up a map, guys.
Okay.
He's gonna have David
He-
Baxter walk up to him and goes, "Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?"
As David Baxter does this, a firebolt goes careening over his shoulder straight at the
If he wants
Are
to
you
fight,
fucking kidding me, Rudolph?
Nope.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
we should
Nope.
give him a fight. He's outnumbered.
Bryce Rudolph's a prick.
We tried to
That's
converse
coming
with
from
him, and
Cassidy.
several times Apollo said he does not appear to respond. I mean,
What if he was wearing fucking headphones and didn't
Yeah,
hear us?
what
you
if he's
son of a bitch?
deaf?
yeah, he's
Jesus
listening to music real
Christ.
quick.
That's the music. Oh my god.
Compel duel.
He was listening to
Oh,
Linkin Park, you
I
asshole.
mean, to be fair, he did have a long sword drawn, but nah, Rudolph's a dick. Caster
No.
Kira is a troll. Rudolph's just a prick. All right.
I hope this
I mean,
guy
I
is
thought we've
just
already
like.
established that.
I hope this guy is just like some average Joe, just walking up to us and trying to rob us.
Just
And he
burns
just gets
alive.
fucking
Oh no, he definitely
obliterated.
looks like a fucking zombie, guys. Like, look at him. Can we
We're
get
gonna
into
need
what
some,
order we want to be in?
We're gonna need some initiatives.
Well,
Can
David
I-
Baxter was.
Can I get my firebolts off before initiative?
Yeah, David Baxter was like right up on the guy too.
Hey, Apollo, how
Okay,
do you do
okay.
tiebreaker?
It's by your decks.
I'd say I was like
What's his
right
dex?
here.
Okay, and that I won't say that. My dex is 14. Am I before or after him?
Apollo, am I able to get the firebolt off before initiative?
Were you holding a firebolt?
Yeah, I said it in the chat.
Yeah.
He did say it in the chat.
So go ahead and
Yep.
fire it off.
Shablam!
Nice.
Oh shit!
It's
Yeah,
nice, but
fucking crit.
what's the range on it? 10 feet?
120.
No, I mean in terms of the blast radius.
Oh no, it just hits a
It's
single target.
cantrip.
I thought you said fireball.
No,
You know, fireball.
Oh, I
Nukes
thought you
means
said
Oblivion
fireball.
He
2.
I
doesn't
was
even have
like, oh
access to Fireball.
my- Okay, yeah. You
That's
would,
level 5, man. That's next level.
So you would pop it for.
It says 7 plus 5, but it's a crit, so shouldn't it be 7 plus 7?
No, it's you don't double the number, you double the number of dice.
Yeah,
So
you
it's two
double.
dice
So you
rolls.
roll 2d10.
Yeah, but okay.
It's the original rules, where you can just get fucked no matter what. Even if it's a crit, you still roll 2 ones.
Yeah,
I've had that happen to me.
I love
Mason
to get
laughed at me
fucked.
because he's a bully.
Yeah,
It's
12
funny.
points of fire damage to him, and then
'Cause you get, got fucked by the crit.
Who goes first, me or him, Apollo?
I'm gonna say.
for whatever
he's gonna
reason,
go.
I am not on the initiative order.
How far away is Solovar?
What? Who was that?
Perfect.
There's
distance.
Rudolph.
Okay, Rudolph.
I rolled a 12, I think, right?
Oh, you rolled on your decks. So what you want to do is select your token. Yeah. Go to your sheet and hit initiative. Should be next to your AC.
I see.
8.
Solovar still goes left. Solovar is sad.
Some of are very sad.
Just make sure you have your token selected, and that'll make sure you populate onto there.
Is Solivar's dex as good as mine? No, it's better actually.
Solovar has 14. Solovar has best AC he possibly can at moment.
Oh shit, I recognize that. Oh fuck.
Solovar, no, randomly speaking, third person.
I'm getting touched, aren't I?
The gentleman comes up here and
Remember, 13 hits.
Oh shit, you have an AC of 13 too, David Baxter?
okay.
Well, I
need.
yeah.
He's gonna make 2 melee swings here against you.
All right, the 5 misses. Thankfully.
So
The
give me
17
Barbarians don't always have
10
high AC.
slashing.
Okay, I go down to 39.
Casterkier, it's gonna be your turn.
Tasker is gonna cast his new learn power, Mind Spike.
Nice. Which
Big
is
one.
awesome.
19 damage, save for half.
My spell slots are being fucking stupid.
He saves out.
So he takes
9.
9.
Even before he's immune to psychic damage.
Your dice say that he takes 9 damage.
Said that. That's it. That's all I do.
Okay, David, what are you gonna do?
Oh, what do we see happen to David Baxter?
Well, David is going to enrage
Go
Oh
on.
yeah.
as a bonus action. And then he is going to hit him once with his bare hands.
With
As you
his
then see,
bear? Yeah.
you see his muscles bulge a little bit. You see the patchwork starts to tear, and he grows a good 7 inches.
Oh,
David Baxter literally hulks the fuck out.
And then he's going to attack once recklessly.
Rudolph has pretty much the same expression of me right now, like, holy fuck.
A clunk. 19 to hit.
Oh my
I
god.
cast
That's
Plunge.
That will hit.
damn!
Jeez.
I cast
That
punch.
does 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then at the end of my turn, he is going to go and then enter a frenzied rage. As I
Does
can
he
just do
get
it as a
even
free
taller?
action. No. He just gets crazier. And then that's the end of his turn.
So can you describe what he looks like in his rage? I'm just curious.
Oh, like I said, he looks like he's like sick. So he's 6'4". You can then clearly see the definition of his body. His face is all like teeth clenched, lips almost pulled back at this rate. You can see his eyes are like bulging out.
That's
And
pretty fucking awesome.
And he basically what happens is he actually just stands up straight. As I said, he's slunched over.
Professor David Baxter was a contemporary of a Dr. Jekyll.
Oh my god.
Got him.
He's the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from the shitty what's that movie called?
That
Extraordinary
movie
Gentleman.
was amazing.
Yeah.
This would take us to Alira now.
Yes, Alira.
Oh,
So
what's
she
a cute little
would
text box? That's so cute.
move up, take
No,
out.
back down. Go back down.
What? Why? Okay.
Wait, no. I don't know.
Make up your mind, Mason.
You just do your
Oh
thing.
yeah, I'll stay here. Anyways, yeah. So she'll take out her new sword, still holding her shield too. So it's just
Ignites
one-handed.
with a bonus action.
Huh?
It costs a
ignites.
bonus action to ignite it.
Oh yes.
Should be fine.
And pop.
No.
It would be good if it hit, but it didn't.
Yes.
And you don't do flank, right?
Nah, not anymore.
Okay. Cool. Having that +2.
Nah, I tend to not do flanking because it fucks over in-game bosses too much.
All right.
That's
cool.
fair.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes,
Did we do
it's
it?
turn.
Rudolph, what would you be doing?
Alrighty. I'm going to stride over behind this kind of outcrop. Right about there. And then I'm going to, so that's 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
My favorite thing is that I take 10. I'm like, that's fine.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back on the glove with my other hand, and I'm just going to wave it in front of my face. And as I do, the image, or I'm going to pull the hood back beforehand, and the image of my face disappears, and a gigantic skeletal face with like the flesh kind of like melting off appears, and I'm going to cast Cause Fear. Has
That's
to make a
pretty
wisdom
cool.
saving throw.
2 DC.
That's 15.
That's cool. Cossphere is a very neat spell.
It is indeed.
10.
That is a failure.
Alright, so he is afraid of you.
Awakens the sense of mortality in what is listed in the save as a.
Undead or immune? Is it undead?
I can't really reveal that information like that, but I can tell you it doesn't look alive to you.
Well, I meant okay. Well, as long as you know undead or
It doesn't say undead or immune. Where does it say that? Oh, you
Yeah,
got it.
Undead, undead is immune.
Well, spell slot's just gone now.
Oh, rip.
Cool
Possibly.
attempt though.
Big brain.
Big brain. It's okay.
Maybe it's
okay.
alive. We don't know.
Well, if it's effort that counts, you see effort that counts.
Well, now you definitely know that it's undead.
Fuck me. Alright, let's back up.
He's the
They do
worst
that.
necromancer I've ever met.
Told you.
What are you doing, Eric?
We'll just say that he was so in awe of seeing
We
David
do
just
that
bust out of
and
everything he had.
give it Tallerack.
Yeah.
Damn it, I read it like so many times.
That's
And
gonna
I
hit.
would like to use a Divine Smite.
Smite him up.
Actually, hold on. Because
What is-
Alira didn't
Is it
the thing
3d8
have to
because it's
use,
undead?
yeah, that. Didn't it also have to make a wisdom save?
12 damage.
We're way past that though, so because Alira cast Compel Duel.
God fucking damn it. My juicy spell slot.
Botched.
That's gonna be
spell slot.
5 plus another
Plus
12,
12.
17.
12 is radiant. I don't know if that matters, but
There's not
It
many
matters.
things. I think only the Rakshasa has like vulnerability.
just saying.
Piercing weapons used by people of good alignment.
Anything
So
else
fucking
for you?
random.
It is not even.
Let's see here. Nah, I'm gonna save my spells.
Alright. Solivar, that's gonna take us to you.
Solivar is going to rage, and as he does, all of his tattoos and scars glow blue. As whenever he moves, it looks like there's a second, like, after image following him.
I would like to say I am yelling louder.
Oh, Solivar's quiet. Completely.
Hmm.
Going to run 15 feet here, and he's going to poke his glaive over Alira's head and slash at the enemy.
Okay.
You guys have probably like the most interesting characters for a barbarian that I've ever seen.
Then just recklessly, so with the
leave
advantage.
action. Let's.
Not to say Lord Corrin was pretty damn badass.
Is that a
Reckless
reckless?
attack.
That's a reckless.
Nice.
Yep, that's
So does 15 hit? That's going to hit. Cool. Then Solivar is going to then turn and run back here and kind of just stare at it with the come and get me eyes.
Elle, what would you like to do?
Gonna move here. Underhand. And cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Oh, it hits.
25.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
That would hit a lot of other things.
You could hit a Tarrasque with
18
that.
radiant damage.
Holy fuck! That's a really high roll.
It's 4d6. What the hell else are you gonna do?
Guiding
Yeah,
Bolt's
that's
an
2 5.
amazing
That's
fucking
3
spell.
5s and a 3.
This thing is
Jesus.
now technically bloodied.
Nice.
Damn.
Fucking it up. And it looks like Khazra gets the first thing.
It's gonna turn to our friend that smote him and make 2
It has
longsword.
disadvantage on attacking anyone except me.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Holy shit, that's actually pretty nuts. If you highlight
20.
anyone on the initiative order, it shows them.
And if it successfully attacks anyone other than me, that person has resistance to all damage from the attack.
So Means we're gonna take 4 damage off of Erebus here.
As it
Wait,
just
wait,
looks
I'll
like
work.
It looks a little
it just
pissed
looks like
at you now.
it's two like ghostly orcs literally to try and grab the blade
Okay.
out of its hand and disappear.
What is that? 9 damage.
No,
Four.
it's only
4
4.
damage.
And I took it off already.
Okay.
Also, whoever makes the next attack roll gets advantage. I forgot the feature of guiding bolt.
Go for it, Kazura. Go for it, Kazura. I already get
Go
advantage.
fuck them up!
It's your turn, sir.
Make an attack roll, you have advantage.
To show how much better at necromancy I am than this really shitty necromancer,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
hell yes!
Oh, the roast never fucking ends. It never fucking ends.
I'm gonna use Toll the Dead.
Burn.
Oh, let's hope it save. Let's hope it doesn't save out.
DC 15?
14.
14. 5.
5.
So since it's missing health, it takes 1d12 of damage.
That'll become 2d12 next level.
So go ahead and roll me out 1d12.
Nice.
11.
Very
It's
nice.
legit.
The warlock has now done more than the necromancer this fight.
Fuck all of you, man.
So bad.
My heart was beating so hard just describing the fucking spell. I didn't.
That was pretty badass description, though. I'll give you
David.
that.
David, how do you continue your rampage?
I cast Fist twice. Frenzy bonus action at Reckless.
Oh my god. Yes.
God, fucking
23
the professor is amazing.
and a 14.
Both will hit.
Yes. First
I
attack
love that it
is
says
7.
I cast punch on every
The
single
second attack
is
is
pretty great.
9. So
And
that
that is
would
fine.
be
Rudolph
9
has
plus
become
7
the
would
meme
be
of the
16.
campaign.
16 total.
16 total. And then we...
Rudolph has become the source of our abuse.
It's the whipping boy. I'd be surprised if he
I
doesn't
just
turn
go
against y'all.
Fucking Rudolph is gonna die, and he's gonna come back and just give everyone in the party unholy hell.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was honestly thinking it's like we're gonna shit on him now, and then later on it's just gonna. Oh god.
He's
I
gonna.
hope Strahd kills me and I become his lieutenant. I kill all of you.
No, he's gonna come back with a character that like rolled like 6 18s for his stats and just like beat everyone up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Lyra, why don't you try that fancy new
Yes.
sword again?
Let's do it. Where is it? That one. Nope.
No.
Wow,
it's another
same
12.
roll.
Yikes.
All these 12.
It's new, okay? It's new.
Yeah, it's new.
It's the fact the blade has literally no weight to it, so it would be really weird to wield.
That actually is pretty fair.
Yes, hold on.
I like
That
that.
That actually is what they say why in Star Wars why lightsabers are so
But
difficult to wield because the blade
as
has
a
no weight whatsoever.
bonus action.
As a
That is
bonus.
very astute.
We have someone who fences.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be fucking weird as
DC
shit.
14 strength.
That fucking blade is
That's
heavy.
for your next attack, right?
You have to hit with it.
Yeah,
Yes, for the
that's an
next
augment,
attack.
not an extra straight up attack, sadly.
Yeah.
Yes. But still, that's for my next attack.
What
good.
would
I'd
happen,
still 9 more damage.
what happen next turn, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you hit next turn,
If he,
It's a lot.
we'll see. We'll see.
another 12.
Alright, Rudolph, do something.
Swear to
All
God.
right.
Rudolph, you dumb
I
fuck.
will
Rudolph.
stride forward. Just one square.
Don't let us down.
I'm gonna pull on the glove once more, and I'm going to the hand disappears and the skeletal hand appears, and I'm gonna cast a second level ray of 6.
There we go.
There we go.
Nah.
There we don't go.
Yeah, sad times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's because Alira fucking crit on our athletics. She's not allowed to roll well today.
Right?
And then I'm
She
gonna
took-
run like a pistol.
Erebus, why don't you show him how it's done?
Sure. I'm gonna since it hit me, I'm a little bit pissed off. I'm gonna drop my shield and then pull out my dagger, my offhand, swing twice.
Dropping a shield takes an action.
Not only equipping it, dropping too.
It's equipping. Dropping it is just like it's on the ground.
Yeah, I'm not stowing it. I'm just like literally dumping it on the ground here.
Because you have to adjust it when you put it on. When you throw it off, you just
And
like
All right, that makes more sense.
here we go. Where's my
We'll
attack
keep that in
thing?
mind for our coin.
Here's 1 and here's 2.
dagger does something.
What's the radiant for?
Yeah, what is that?
I'm smiting, by the way.
Nice.
But
Oh,
Only
wait.
the
So that's the
dagger.
smite.
I think I need to add a 1d8.
Yeah, you
Okay,
would need
roll
to.
2.
Only the offhand would hit, but
Yeah.
And you can do Divine Smite after it hits, too, so the first one wouldn't even consume
Yeah.
spell.
isn't a smite 3d8 against undead, not 2d8?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
3d8.
Yeah,
So
so I added
that's
a
why you roll
d8.
an extra d8.
So
Ah,
it's
my bad. Okay.
12
Oh,
damage total.
So 2 piercing, 10 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
And my AC is lower by 2 currently.
Okay. Salvar.
So, going to run up and slash over Erebus's head.
I love
Using
this.
that glaive range to the fullest, baby.
Yeah. So it's another reckless attack
Ooh.
for a crit. So I have to put this out first. Because of my feat, Orcish Fury, I can add a single die of damage to any attack once per long rest,
Nice.
which would also be doubled with the crit.
Mm-hmm.
And as an orc, whenever I crit, I get 1 extra die, so I'm actually hitting for 5d10, not 2d10. And using 2 of my racial abilities.
Wouldn't that 2 more?
Since it would add the d10, since it would add the die before the crit, both dice would be doubled.
Okay.
Because you
I don't believe. I don't
double
think
the number of dice.
the
You
one
don't
from your
add static
race.
bonuses.
I don't believe the one from your race is doubled though. I think it's
No,
after.
that one, the one for the race is added after. The one for the feat is added before. So that's why it's 5.
Got it.
So 3 more d10 for
Holy.
36, 37, 38.
38. Jesus.
Oh.
Hey, you killed it.
Jesus.
You definitely killed it.
Just decapitation. Just over Erebus's head. Just the full jump and like full body swing.
I swear, if you hit me with that thing,
Kastakir
just
is
watch where you're sending it,
laughing,
please.
I'm nearly 2
laughing
feet
his
taller
ass
than
off
you.
at Rudolph.
Plus, you're roughly the same height as a
Well, we did prove one thing.
trained swing
Rudolph
over
ain't
her
worth
head.
shit.
Y'all are so bad.
You know, when I said that the warlock had done more than the wizard, I was trying to encourage him. You guys are just shitting on him.
So, 4 more spaces.
Well, okay, no, look, I had this entire plan. That, like, in case you didn't kill it, it was my turn. I was gonna say, and now it's time to prove that even the life cleric is better necromancer.
God
Time of the
damn.
dead.
Damn, man! I come here to join a fantasy, and I just get shit on by everyone in the party. Hell yeah!
Look, man, I love you, but this is just too good not to. Like, not to.
I
This is
gotta
a
take a
wake-up
picture of my
call.
crit.
You gotta do more useful things, guy.
Oh my god.
I did not expect that crit. I'm very happy that happened.
Yeah, that's pretty huge. It's a lot of damage.
Hooray for being a
I'm
very
gonna throw up
calm
Damon
raging
and
orc.
see if there's anything else around us. That's,
Launch the football!
Irina would be able to tell you that
Irina's not here.
Oh yeah, fuck me, god damn.
We fucking
We're
lost Irina.
stupid, Apollo.
I know. I'm so used to groups having Irina
Please
with them.
shift
Other
the
players
roast to
probably laughing
Apollo,
at
not
us.
me.
Okay,
Are we
well, which
the
way
only
are y'all
party
gonna
that
go?
lost Irina? Is that what happened?
Making my way still
Northwest.
west, across the
Or
bridge.
actually, sorry, there's a
Yeah.
little blurb here I gotta give y'all.
Pretty sure that Damon doesn't probably see anything, but does he see anything as I throw him up and go?
Can we
Just
loot the
kind of the
revenant?
path around you.
Alright.
You get to this point right here, and you see another weather-worn signpost next to the road. The 3 arms of the sign are pointing along 3 branches in the road. The one pointing to the north reads Kresk. Through the woods, you can see an arcing stone bridge spanning a river. The arm that's pointing east says Vallaki. And then there's another one that's kind of pointing towards the southwest that says the Wizards of Wine. So, Kresk. Vallaki, Wizard of Wines.
I'd like to go to the Wizard of Wines.
So
It appears it was
southwest?
further ahead.
The road seems to be gently sloping as you approach that destination. So you would take your mile of movement.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Wine. That's good.
Not that good of an improv to finish the song there.
Who said I'm good at improv, dog?
Yeah.
And Yosway would be clear up to the Wizard of Wines.
Wait, is this the destination?
It's a vineyard.
Yeah.
Well, I would assume so.
Stupid.
It's time for everyone to get just mad drunk.
I feel like there's gonna be some dicey stuff happening, dog.
We
yeah,
get so
considering how
mad.
the dude is missing or whatever.
As y'all are,
We get so mad drunk. We own our own Undermountains.
as y'all get right here, after about a half mile, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley, and the other leads south into dark woods. There's a really old wooden signpost at the intersection that points west and reads Vineyard.
That was quite a display back there, David Baxter. I'm glad to have you on our side. It appears that we have reached our destination. Let us continue on.
Why?
I just pat the professor on the back.
I don't like it.
Alright, that threw me off because it's raining
You
where
like
I'm at in
anything.
real life. So
There's a light drizzle that begins to fall. Up-painted fences blindly follow the trail, which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard before bending south towards a stately building. The fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there, you see rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. There's a man over that direction that's wearing a dark cloak and cowl that's standing on the edge. He seems to be beckoning towards you.
He's walking towards us, you said?
Seems to be
Beckoning. Meaning wants us to come over.
Baxter, walk towards him.
Hello, sir.
There's
Alright.
a pack of about 8 ravens that swarm out of the trees around him.
Well, that's a good sign.
give a gentle
Suddenly,
bow to the
wherever
ravens.
these ravens have landed, they change into humans. And
Oh.
they're wearing dark leather rain cloaks and cowls.
That is quite the trick. Nice to meet you all.
The one beckoning towards you kind of calls out, "Are you there?"
Yes.
We are there.
Why have you come to the Wizard of Wines?
Your son, or his son, has sent us, Damien.
Erwin.
We are here to see.
Someone.
Erwin. We are here to see Damien.
I am Davian.
Beautiful.
Nice to meet you, sir. Your son has sent us. Your shipments have not been coming into Vallaki. Why?
Leave it to him to send a messenger to do it.
We come from the Vishtani outside Vallaki as well. They're
We come in
curious where
peace.
their wine is too.
When the valley dries up, we have no joy here. But we have been unable to stop the intrusion into our vineyard.
What might that be?
When does this happen?
Perhaps you will do a favor for me.
Just what?
The vineyard is under siege.
If we do you this favor, Damien, will you continue to send these shipments to
If you rid the intruders of our vineyard, I will tell you how we have lost the means to produce the wine.
Alright, who, what, where, when, and why are these intruders?
Yeah, I would like to know what they are.
I don't know much about them, just they seem to be feral druids that have a way with the trees and the blights of the land. They attacked our winery over a week ago and forced us to take refuge in the woods.
You might have got the exact people for the job, as we've actually seen one of these druids in our shop.
You have?
Yes.
You have?
Me, Kasser here, and Saria here have seen them.
Oh,
Seen
we
at
have.
least one.
We killed one. I think.
Anyway, show us where these druids are, and we will.
Not be able to accompany you. It is at the vineyard proper, and go with caution.
Very well.
How many of them would you say there are?
Druids, a
eight,
small
right?
pack. 3 to 5, perhaps?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright.
As we go by, I'd like to. Oh, are we stopping?
No, we're not stopping. I'm saying we're going to the vineyard, so I gotta set up this map.
Yes.
As we
Cool,
pass,
the
I'd ask
vineyard.
one of the people who shapeshifted, and I ask, be they sage or cursed? They see if they're druids or if they're were creatures.
We are of the were variety, though we do not inflict our curse upon others, and some may see it as more a blessing.
I can just nod in acknowledgement. I can respect that.
Where Raven?
Yes, Were Raven.
Says
Out of game, that sounds pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I think were-ravens are also one of only 2 kinds of like naturally good aligned were creatures. The other ones being were tigers.
Nope, werebears are waffle good, I believe.
Really?
I don't know.
I have
haven't
a
checked
whole
the
meme.
alignments.
Nice.
I have a meme.
I respect that too.
Alrighty,
That shows
will
that shit
lead
later.
us to where these druids attacked.
They said they wouldn't lead us. They said we
wouldn't.
just
Or-
at the vineyard.
Yeah, perhaps
proper.
Show us
We
them.
can just walk there.
perhaps we
He pointed
do a
us in the way.
stakeout until they come back.
If you say show us, I just like put my hands on your shoulders and point you in the direction of the vineyard up on the fucking hill kind of shit.
So,
It's like it's right there. Use your eyes.
That's where you guys are. Let's talk about what happens as you're coming up here.
Oh my god.
Situated in the midst of the vineyard, the winery is an old 2-story stone building with multiple entrances. Thick ivy covering every wall, and iron fencing along its roofline. The trail ends at an open loading dock on the ground floor, which is kind of what this is referring to. A wooden stable of more recent construction is attached to the east side of the winery, next to the loading dock. West of the winery is a crumbling well and wooden outhouse, which they're referring to stuff that's over here. As you approach up here, you hear the rustle of dead vines all around you. Inhuman shapes emerge from the vineyard, their limbs cracking as they trudge forth through the mist and the rain.
Also, really quick, before we do anything else, Paulo, sorry. Will we have gotten a short rest from that fight?
From where?
From after the
I don't think
the
we said we
dude
were
from the woods
resting.
fight?
I don't think y'all was rested.
Okay.
Just continued along the way. Alright. So, this takes me a while to set up. So,
I say, does David Baxter need health?
I mean, I'm sitting at a nice 39.
Would you
Still
say
haven't
that you
taken a
require
single
healing?
point of damage.
Why is the wizard in the front?
Because he's a cool
Again.
guy.
Yeah, man. I was just
Yeah,
trying to get more
man.
visual of what's going on.
Wizard's got a death. The fucking Revenant could have one-shot you, dude. With the damage it was doing. Or almost did.
You guys are looking out into
Hooray
the fields
for
off to
fucking
the
disadvantage.
west, and you see a massive amount of small
Well, you come back.
twig-like creatures that are heading your direction.
Oh, more twigs.
Twiggies?
Ah,
What do
I know
you
just the
mean,
insult for
more
them.
twig?
No, just the insult for them.
Please don't make it Back to the Future reference.
What Back to the Future reference could be
Put a
made?
stick in it.
How far away are they from us?
Give me a second. I still gotta set up all the tokens.
Sure.
It sounds like a lot of tokens.
Kind of terrifying.
Are we gonna have to like stop the session in the encounter so we can?
We're going to. I
mean, we could
almost
slaughter them
guarantee it.
fast.
I was about to say.
I feel like there's just gonna be too much of them.
I mean, I
That's
would
fair,
rather
maybe.
just do the encounter all in one go instead of stopping halfway through. Personally.
Does anyone have AoE spells?
Well,
I have one.
I have AoE healing spells, not damage spells.
Well,
I
I'd
have
like to
ice.
Rudolph,
if we get within 60
Rudolph,
feet
no
of them.
burning hands?
But
Huh?
No, I took false life instead.
I don't know if I'll have an opportunity to do that. Let me know. If we can get within 60 feet without being an initiative. I'd like to do something.
So, let's see. These creatures are roughly about 120 feet away from you right now. That's
I cast Eldritch Blast at them.
Could I?
It has a range of 300 feet, so.
well.
There we
What
go.
I'm gonna do is we're gonna roll initiatives, unless y'all want to stop, and we'll do this next session and do the whole fight.
I mean,
I'm down to keep going. I don't know about
I'm
you
down
guys.
to keep going. I want to keep going.
I need to be awake in 3 hours. I don't know about y'all, but
I think you should just stay up. I don't think 3 hours of sleep is gonna help you.
It's not peer pressure. It's just your turn.
oh my god.
Just like for real
Not
though,
peer
like 3 hours of sleep is just gonna make you more tired. You should just stay up and crash after.
That's not how sleep works at all. Like, at all.
So
How long do you think
each
this
one
encounter
of
will
these,
take?
probably a whole session. Or close
Oh,
to
holy
it.
shit.
Each one of these twig blights in the turn order represents 5 twig blights.
So they're like
Yeah, we should stop because I
Are they
have to go to
swarms or
bed
what?
in like 15 minutes.
Oh, I rolled a fucking 1. Like, damn. That's some bad luck for initiative.
Yeah, I need, before we stop or anything, I need initiatives for, let's see, I didn't get the professor.
I'm in there. I have 8.
Oh, I see. You're
I haven't rolled mine.
There's
I
some
got
of our-
7 again.
I gotta get Rudolph in there
Sick.
properly.
I am a guardian with a shitty fucking initiative.
For some
every
reason, I
time.
rolled ridiculously high initiative.
I think it's the game saying go first, get killed.
Honestly, though.
yeah, you gotta kill off your character before you go to bed.
Why did my initiative go down to 14?
Yeah, Rudolph rolled a 20.
Yeah, I had to fix it.
Alright, cool.
It's at 20.
Ah, these
So
fucking
there's
twig blights.
45 twig blights.
5
That is an
times 6,
invading
that's
army.
30.
30.
Swarms
What
though,
the
right?
fuck?
That's an invading fucking army.
I mean,
man.
individually they were pretty weak before
Yeah.
when we fought them.
Yeah, 30.
Death by 1,000 cuts, yo.
So like
I
I
go
said,
and punch so much.
Me and the professor will be fine.
this combat is gonna take a while, guys. We probably should stop it here.
Yeah, I say-
honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright.
Alrighty,
pick this up
yeah.
next week.
Bless your heart, Apollo. Thank you.
So this is like come in ready for a long ass session of fighting next week.
Oh, this is what I fucking live for.
This is gonna be
Yep.
doing homework in between turns. So I'm just gonna sit in the back and fucking
Dude.
Eldritch Blast my way to victory.
Dude, I have
Honestly,
a
that'll
paper
probably
due
be
tomorrow. I
me.
haven't started yet.
Paul, when we start the fight, can I be like
Okay, Daniel, okay,
250
that's
feet away
your
from
damn
them?
fucking fault.
Not really.
It's a one-page creative writing paper.
Not
About
really
what?
Far
Like, what's
for
the
you to
topic?
back out. Like it's kind of
I'll let them finish first.
y'all are gonna have to figure out whether you fight or flight. That's basically how it works. So.
Well, you already know with this party.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
We don't see until someone dies.
But yeah, I'm going to
Alright, everybody.
pull y'all off the map, and that'll take us out for the night.
Lovely.
Great
was-
game,
that was
everybody. Great
fun.
game. Loving the new characters already.
Yeah, we have fucking Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I
Yeah,
just
the
fucking
fucking-
glow. I do the calm rage.
The awkward barbarian is such an interesting idea. Such a
Not quite awkward. He's just quiet.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, I got a job interview tomorrow, so I'm
Dude,
gonna
good
pass out,
fucking luck,
guys.
man.
It's awesome.
Thanks.
You know, I just realized